What up, and welcome back to another episode here of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you so much, everybody, for patiently tuning in and waiting for us to actually, we're not that bad today. So thank you, everybody, for being in there and patiently waiting. We have a lot to disclose on today's episode. Before we continue, the show is brought to you by the one and only Slick Shots. Thank you so much, Slick Shot, for sponsoring the show. Drink what you want, like I did this week at the LAFC game. I was out there handing out Slick Shots to everybody. You can be that person, the life of the party, too, by getting everybody faded, by getting yourself some Slick Shots at slickshots.com. Get yourself the kit with the bags ready to go, or you can go to Bevmo, Total Wine, or other retailers as well that you can find on their site. Also, make sure you guys check out our other sponsor. If you're having smog problems, I feel bad for you, son. Because you got to call Mission Smog Check at the one and only Riverside. So make sure you guys stop by. Call them up first. Let them know that you can't pass the smog check. Let them know that you watch the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. They will let you know that, hey, we got a way that we could pass the smog check for you. We can fix all your problems. And they will make sure it happens and you will be driving a certified passing smog check. Thanks to the one and only people at Mission Smog. So thank you, Mission Smog, for sponsoring the show. And Xavier is the person that's sitting across from me. What's going on, XG?
What's up, dog? I'm here on a full stomach thanks to Bartz, dog. First meal of the day. You already know me.
What? That was the first? That was the first? Damn.
Nah,
He's on a diet. Dude.
That shit was fire. What was it again?
Brisket sandwich.
Fire.
You don't know what brisket is?
But he can see his ribs.
You know, he knows asada.
That's all he knows,
That's
dude.
all he knows.
Ranchera, to be exact.
Ranchera's not even the term for it.
For what?
Is it? Oh, yeah, it is, right?
Yeah, ranchera, preparada or not preparada, but that's like the thin cut, right? Bartz, you're the meat man here?
Yeah.
Meat Man was my nickname in high school.
Oh,
Well, that person that just said that is a certified meat man himself. Rock Samson. What's going on, Rock Samson?
Yeah, just leaning into the jokes now, man. I ain't going to fight it.
How long till you come in, do the show in a dress?
When you
Really gonna lean into it. Like literally, shut us up, dog. Show up in a dress. We might leave you alone.
You up? Shut you up? You think that's gonna shut you up?
Imagine he's like, just whip it out and shut me up.
That's what he really wants.
Oh, boy.
Easy access under the skirt.
Come on, do the 8-mile Eminem thing.
Yeah, that's how I fucking live, bro.
That's how I am. Usually, like, you know how I am, like, I'm illegal, whatever. Like, Lino, I was just, at that point, just wear the dress.
I mean,
Did it? We already have a picture of it.
yeah, so what's in it for me?
On Patreon.
$5 to see Rock in a dress.
It's a link to my OnlyFans, and I'm just...
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we're off to a rough start.
Yeah, straight up. Also, thank you, Ray, for running the show as per usual. But joining us, trying to hear, it's been a while since
Oh, boy.
I want to say it's been a while since Bart has been up in here, but this guy has always been starting some beef. I want to say 2 months ago, he was starting some beef everywhere. And it kind of calmed down, and I wanted to see how it all played out. And I'm not going to lie, I'm surprised that the most the backlash has just been the sign being stolen, but let's give it up for Bartz Barbecue.
Seriously, thank you for the food earlier. God damn.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
That was an amazing surprise.
Yeah, anytime Rock gets free food, he's just like,
Look at me.
Hey, you can't go wrong with brisket and pork belly burnt ends. That's a good combo.
You know, over time, I'm starting to become fan of the pork, the burnt ends, bro. Even though I don't like the fatty texture, I just...
You never liked the burnt ends?
Nah.
No,
That's the best part.
Yeah, he doesn't like the little fatty pork pieces.
I think the fatty pork part is a little hard for me. But like as a Texan, I've just never enjoyed just chewing on fat. But like the meat with the charred edges, goddamn. And like I said, the buns that you got from Costco were fucking bomb. Like shit was top tier.
Yeah, that brisket looked pretty good today, I have to say.
Yeah.
You didn't have any of it?
Oh, I had some of it.
Oh, okay.
Of course. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know, it was cooked the other day, and I had to reheat it so I could bring it down to you guys. And it's like after it got reheated, it still looked like better than most people's number one day they got it.
I was about to say I never would have known that it was reheated.
Bartz, I think you should revamp some certain aspect of Bartz Barbecue. I think like you should you should pick up like Bobby Hill as your mascot. You know what I mean? With the upcoming release of fucking King of the Hill, and he's gonna be like a chef.
Oh, that's right.
That does barbecue. I think it would be right up your alley because you kind of look like a Bobby Hill kind of grown up.
Oh my God! Just shave your head, dog.
Like,
get the
like
tiny
like
buzz.
an uncle.
Oh, no, he could be growing up Bobby Hill.
And then you could be the fucking crazy King of the Hill pop up out here in Lincoln Heights, and then straight up it'll be like. You just have the Bobby Hill mascot everywhere. We kind of make a little.
Yo, Chili.
Can I get
Chili? Can you make Bartz into fucking Bobby Hill?
Hey,
can you make that happen? Put a grill right in front of him. Some Bartz Barbecue.
Bartz. I want unlimited barbecue for this if you use it, but you should call it King of the Grill.
I think they have that already, though.
Shut up!
They probably have one of those.
Probably. I mean, it's inevitable.
We'll figure it out.
I'm not that creative.
Yeah, and somebody said that in the chat room 5 minutes ago.
Man, fuck you, chat room.
Typical white guy trying to take credit for stuff that ain't his.
I'll take that. It was my idea all along.
Yeah, I'll take that. This land and this idea.
Freedom? Let me have some of that too.
Oh, man.
But not you.
Yeah, but not you, X, not you. Yeah, I think that would be fucking legit though if you did one of those. We should maybe try to make a theme pop up, dude. Here's the vision, Bartz. Hear me out. You know how you have these they had like a Good Burger pop up. They had I don't know, like a pirate theme pop up. They have all these little restaurants they decorate a certain way, right?
Yeah.
Like if we just did a King of the Hill pop up, I mean, until we get a cease and desist, right?
All right.
We could make a lot of money though.
Yeah, we probably get that before we even started.
We need a bloodhound.
So we post it online, someone will be like,
We need Chili
try to
to-
shut us down.
We need Chili to paint the little cutouts, and then we have a little couple photo ops
That would actually be super sick.
That would be cool.
You could also do like.
powered by propane. You already use propane?
There you
Oh my
go.
God! I sell propane and propane accessories.
Yeah, dude. See, that would be my slogan. I'll sell propans and propane accessories.
God damn!
You
Yeah.
have to be
All
like,
right.
You have to be what's his name?
I don't want to be
Nick, what's his
Boomhauer,
name?
bitch. I mean,
What?
I don't want to be Bill, bitch. He's
No,
depressed.
the Red Fool.
John Redcord?
John Redcorn. You can be John Redcorn.
I don't know, man. There's not-
You're boning the hot white chick. Fool, why are you even taking it as a bad thing?
Is he boning a hot white
'Cause
chick?
He's too like Mexican to be any other fucking King of the Hill character.
What about Enrique, bro?
Who's Enrique?
He's he's ex-coworker. Remember, he's the only other Mexican in the fucking thing. Who was it? Danny Trejo did his voice. Remember?
Yeah.
And remember when he did that shit in front of us? No, it was a Big Citric.
Wait, what?
Big Citric did the voice in front of us, right? Because he's done voices in King of the Hill, bro. Shout out to Big
Damn.
Citric, bro. He's legit. We gotta have him come down and eat some barbecue.
Yeah, please.
You gotta start inviting more people to try this barbecue, Bartz. Like more like like famous people.
Do more clout
What-
chasing.
We're gonna start DMing people like just food porn that you post up and be like, hey, come eat. We'll feed you for free, and then they'll show up, and then we'll see how many famous people we get to pull up. I mean, aside from like the homies.
Which here's
I'm just saying it would be sick.
So
I mean,
here's
I think there's plenty of famous people eat the
Yeah.
barbecue. I mean,
You gotta have you gotta do it like the Chinese people did with their like dry cleaners back in the day when they'll have like the picture of the artist and then they'll have the signature on the wall.
Like it's
And
a
they'll be like,
diner?
to Kim, thank you for cleaning my clothes. Like Barbara Walters or some shit.
Hey Bartz. They're talking about celebrities. Would you cook or would you be down? You think you're up for it to cook for like professional chef? Like Gordon Ramsay, someone up there? You think they'd roast you? You think they appreciate like what you do, or what you think you'd be intimidated? You're like, no, that's just like the way
I mean,
he talks.
I'm not intimidated cooking from anybody. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, what's the worst they're gonna say? They didn't like it.
I don't know if you've
I
seen
mean,
Gordon
dude out here
Ramsay.
starting
I've never
fights.
seen Gordon
I mean-
Ramsay. It's way worse than hey, it's all
Well,
right.
Gordon Ramsay's not gonna say like this is like garbage. He's
Has
just
he
gonna-
ever has
he
he ever
just-
reviewed? I'm sorry. Has he ever reviewed barbecue?
Oh, I've seen him review some barbecue.
Okay, so I never seen that. That's
Yeah, he's been to Texas a few times. I've seen a few.
Does he appreciate barbecue?
Seems like he does.
Okay.
He's a.
I mean, he's got to. I mean, you think in all his travels, he's eating plenty of barbecue, whether he made videos or not. You would think that there was some place, some point he was in Texas or somewhere else that he ate some Texas barbecue and knew what it was about.
Well, I was gonna say, do you think he's gonna waste his energy getting angry and dramatic like that if cameras aren't on?
it's always worth it.
Well, what when you don't got cameras on to throw a fit like that and punch salmon and shit? That's my favorite clip. Just the dude. Have you seen that?
Punching the salmon.
Yeah. Oh,
Nah,
it's from the show or whatever, and he's like rating everybody's shit, and he's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh, you're talking about like in the Hell's Kitchen or something like that? Oh, yeah.
But straight up punches somebody's dish. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, no, like broke the plate and stuff.
I think if I was a chef, like, and I expected a certain thing, because a chef, like, I could probably bust something like that. Like, be like, what is this? Just fucking throw the plate and then, like,
Thank you, chef.
yeah, just straight up.
So,
Or just kind of like, just go out there and be like, this dish is great. And then I would pre-plan this, right? Somebody fucks up a dish and be like, this dish is great, even though you think it's shitty. I walk over there. Let me go give it to the customer itself and look for the person that has a dog and then just pour it on the dog. and then be like, great for the dog.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because you said yes, chef. It's funny
I
because
said thank you, chef.
Oh, thank you, chef. You know, in those culinary movies, it's always funny how much they respect the chef.
I mean, because anybody in those movies where people are aspiring to that, yeah, they're gonna respect the sous chef.
I wonder how, because I've worked in the kitchen and they didn't respect that Mexican.
You ever seen a porno
It
like
was
that?
just like, yo,
You weren't
I
in
didn't
it.
see Bart's getting a lot of respect. I mean, they love Bart's, but the thing is, like, over there, it's like, it's a whole different level.
I don't need a whole lot of respect. It's usually just like me and Ulysses or one other person working for me that's like making the food. So it's just the two of us.
He's not.
and we got an end goal. And just like we gotta finish it, whatever it is, no matter how long it takes.
So, okay, so you said it's-
I wonder, Bart, when you go to Pornhub, what's your algorithm goes like, hot girl bones chef in the kitchen, like, what is your? I'm thinking, what is Bart's recommendation? Is like, hot girl gives gangbang at the grill off.
Oh man.
Yeah, like I wonder, like, does he get like food theme recommendation for Pornhub? Barbecue gangbang.
Have y'all ever tried to eat
Well,
well?
I think there's.
I didn't
Dude, I didn't
say
think
about
about there
that.
probably is a video like that.
12 guys
They're all in
seasoned this
barbecue.
early 18. Yeah.
I tried to eat pizza while getting some dome one time, and it does not work, man. You need like small like fruits or something if you're gonna incorporate the two. Pizza's just sloppy. You're just like,
Pizza's just what? You said pizza sloppy?
yeah, like you're trying to eat pizza while like doing anything sexual. It's just it's a lot of
You're
chewing.
not supposed to eat and fucking do sexual things.
Yo, this person wanted me to do it.
That from fat ass Ezo, not from you, dog.
It wasn't
Like,
my
eating a
idea. It was
pizza
her
mid-
idea.
Fuck you.
Reviewing that shit, high and hungry. I'm getting a blowjob right now, but this pizza's amazing.
Oh my god.
No, that's just uncomfortable, bro.
It wasn't as fun as it sounds. Yeah, it was. Nah, man, you need something you can just take a couple of bites and be done.
You should be enjoying that. I gotta eat anything.
I mean, if you're
can't even-
my point's if you're gonna incorporate food, just consider how much you have to chew it. 'Cause
Xavier, you say things like you're having a stroke sometimes. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, sometimes I think
Fucking
these people
high.
might just fucking go out.
Thinking about my thought.
Think about your thought.
Thinking about the thought I was about to have.
oh, we thought something.
I know.
else.
I was like, that's not. I've never heard anybody.
Don't you
call
have a
their
girlfriend,
like
Mijo?
that. Yeah, I know. The way he said it, I was like, okay, at least he's claiming a thought. You know?
I'm thinking about my thought right now. I miss her.
Yeah, I mean,
I think about her sometimes.
So, sometimes you think about your sad bitch. Randomly dating me. Like, what's that bitch doing?
What was she doing?
Where's she at right now? She with her man?
I hope she's eating well.
Smokestack Mike says smoking a joint while getting head is awesome. Yeah, but like not eating a burger or like grilling. You know what I mean? Like
That's what I was saying. Like eating like food that you gotta chew is a pain in the ass, dude.
yeah, that fantasy like Hank with the grill. Remember?
Oh yeah, where he's naked cooking.
That's Bart's alley right there. He's like, yeah, I'm like the line is through the roof, and I'm
Just
boning.
fucking naked and making food. That sounds scary, honestly.
Oh man.
Hey, dude, that clip that you posted up about you picking up the fat chicks got so much traction, bro. That
Bro,
shit is so.
You picked up some tortas?
No, like the thing is, people thought it was current. So like I was like at Costco, for instance, and like 5 different people that worked there would follow me, saw me. They're like, "Man, did you get the DUI or what?" And I'm like, "Yeah, DUI. Like what are you talking about?" And they're like, "That clip on Instagram about the 3 fat chicks and like you get a DUI and like did you get one?" And I'm like, "Dude, that was like 20 years ago, and it was just a story." And they're like, "Oh man, I didn't know that." And oh man, there was so many people who came up to me and asked me about my DUI with the fat chicks like over the last week or so. It's crazy. Everywhere I run into people, they all think it's like some current story. that like I'm like, no, you got to watch the podcast, and they're like, oh man, I got to watch that now, because like they all want to like see what the story was entirely about me and the DUI fat chicks. So
Now,
I also just love that you're getting stopped in Costco for that.
yeah, that's
great.
like the place where I picture like somebody will take a photo op with Bart's. Like Costco's would be great.
I take a lot of fun.
We're Costco guys.
Yeah, think about it. Bartz goes in there and like literally buys
some Bluetooth.
everything off of Costco. They
Oh,
know
yeah.
exactly who he is. They're like, why don't we have any more? Fucking Bartz came in and pick it up. Like, I understand why
that's
he's
happened.
know.
That's happened before.
The butcher looks at him like he just took a blue chew. He's just happy as fuck. He's like, this cow's about to be gone.
Bartz, what's the most?
He's like, Bart
you bought
buys the whole cow.
Like
at
a
once? Money wise or pound wise? Where you're like,
You talk about how much meat he's buying?
yeah, like I want to know how much you went to Costco and said, yo, I need 100
Probably
pounds.
let's guess. Probably like a rich person. For a rich person.
How many pounds then? What you thinking?
I think like the most one of the times we probably bought the most was like we did one of these festivals with the Barbacoa boys, these Dirty Bird barbecue thing we did.
Oh, that's a
It's
rave, right?
like-
Dirty
yeah,
Bird.
it's like a
Oh,
rave, but
dude,
they
what you were
but,
there?
but they
Man, I could have worked that and partied.
Oh,
dog.
man.
Any of those I work for free, dog. I'm a Mexican right now. I'm literally
Well,
Home Depot.
I'm
right
a
now. Pick me
dreamer. Let me
up.
work for free.
It was back in the day. before back in the day we did that, and I think we had like we did like 160 pork shoulders or something like that.
God
But
damn.
not including a bunch of other stuff. It was like
Where do you get that much meat?
we bought at
got
Costco.
enough?
That's what
Costco
I'm
has
saying.
enough?
Like when you said how many pounds of meat, that was like
Well, how much did that
like
cost?
like each pork shoulder probably was like 10 pounds before we started cooking it, and so we had like 1,600. What that six?
Costco got
Yeah,
that much
16.
inventory?
It's
yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
Costco.
they
I
have
know.
tons.
I go in there for
Well, I mean,
fucking. I go
but-
in there for
well,
fucking
no,
two
the
ribeyes,
the
dog.
bus-
Leave me alone.
Costco isn't like going to like Ralph's or some
the
shit.
business center Costco's.
Okay, okay.
That has all the whole big cuts. So regular Costco has like a butcher. There's no
You should go review that.
there's
Ezo.
no
That's
there's no
impressive.
butcher at the business center. Just
Can we
like-
just vlog when you go shopping in Costco just
you-
for an episode?
Oh, you can
Honestly,
totally do
that'd
that.
be great.
They do it all the time. B-Town Barbecue does his own like.
All right, so that's gonna be a
there.
part of the vlog. We're just gonna next time we're going to the
Invite us. Yeah,
Costco.
we're there,
We're going.
dude. A big one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
think
mean,
it's tight.
No, we just going on this next one. We want to see how like they're gonna be like, oh look, this guy got his own camera crew.
Wow, he's got an entourage now.
You know, walking there, big barbecue energy, bro.
Yeah.
He catered for Cypress Hill.
Yeah, dude.
Caters for Insomniac. That was crazy. When I saw, I was like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm doing the Christmas party. Nothing crazy."
Nothing
I'm like, "Yo, what
They-
the fuck,
they-
Bartz? That's what's up." though.
That honestly
they-
was a pretty sick flex, man. Fucking Spider-Man,
They
get
like
out of here.
they like the barbecue. So, I don't tell you.
I don't
Yeah.
know what to say.
See,
I
that's
mean,
why I feel like it's hard to believe that that there's no barbecue groupies.
There
You know
is,
how there's like
bro.
chuckle
Bartz is the-
fuckers,
Oh, there's
fuckers,
definitely
barbecue
gotta be
fuckers.
some.
You know,
There's somebody for everybody. There got to be like different tiers of like
What
barbecue.
we
girls.
name them? There's chuckle fuckers. There's groupies. What do we name?
What the hell's a chuckle fucker? Is that a
What do we
a
name it? Bitches
comedian?
that fuck Bartz.
Let's not.
I
name
didn't,
them-
first of all,
not
fuck
name-
barbecue guys, but like
let's not name them anything. Let's just say they're normal people.
They're normal
you know?
people. Normal gals. Normal gals. You normal
like,
gals
what do you-
out
what would
there.
They're called BBWs.
no. What do you like? What would you call barbecue groupies?
I don't think there's barbecue groups.
There has to be. There has to be a girl
Not that
out
are
there.
female.
They're there somewhere. They're there somewhere.
There's
I-
gotta be a girl out there that's dying for some fucking pork rib nachos.
The tri chicks.
The dry
Yo, all right. If you are a girl and you are a fan of
This is my
barbecue,
tri chick.
start the Tri Chick Club. That's amazing.
From side chick to tri chick. Yeah, dude.
Oh, boy.
Damn, that would be the shit.
Always rare.
Extra rare for me.
Never raw.
Yeah, never raw.
These bitches wear condoms.
It's the
See?
the only time he puts love.
He makes that with love.
Yeah. Wait, Bart, you can't procreate, huh?
What?
Not I mean, you could sew it back together. But, they can put
No, I just said
they can put it back together.
Yeah, they can.
yeah, right.
Yeah, it's like a
I mean,
knot.
Nate,
It's like a knot. They just unknot it.
Nature can put it back together too.
You think it's
so.
like, you think it just becomes vintage after that? Like you're like, hey man, it's been like a stoppage. It becomes like when you release a dam.
We've been hanging on to this for a while.
You're gonna wait.
I know it's no different. I just know that there's no swimmers up the canal.
So that experience, I was going to say, one of my homies got that done, and it sounds fucking horrible getting it done.
I got it done when I was like 22, 23 or something like that.
But he was saying something about like
I had to pay a doctor a bunch of money so you do it.
they got to like inject your, obviously like with the numbing thing, but you have to be awake for the whole process too.
Oh yeah, you're awake.
Yeah, because he fainted.
You're awake afterwards. Well, I have a high tolerance for pain.
Oh.
I've had all types of fucked up stuff happen to me, and so that was the least of my worries with that thing.
Homie fainted, and then they woke him up with smelling salts, and then he had to like go through the rest of the process.
That was what they're gonna do to me next on that DUI thing with that nurse. Is
the smelling salts.
That's what I heard him. That's what the police the Redondo Beach police officer said, get smelling salts. Try to wake this guy up. And that was I think what kind of got me to move because I was like, fuck.
Hell no.
I know I'm gonna move now.
Do smelling salts hurt though? I've never done them.
They wake you up.
We don't hurt.
It'll mess with your sinuses and shit.
It'll get you going. You won't be laying there.
Hey, let's read some of these names for for
The meat club.
barbecue groupies. Oh damn, the names are fucking great right here.
All
right, here it is.
T-shirt now.
Smoker strokers.
Yeah. All right.
The brisket chasers. Meat slappers. Let me see. Meat beaters. BB cuties. Oh, there it is.
That's a
cuties,
good
I like
one.
that
That was pretty good.
I can see some chicks wearing that little
Yeah.
loco tita. I'm a BB cutie.
I'm a BB cutie. Give me a fucking cheeseburger.
And then on the back it has her number. Oh, I'm a BB cutie number
her-
45.
It has her weight.
Oh boy.
BB cutie 320.
Paso.
Let me see the next one. Burger pounders.
Chicks with beef.
Only meats. Yeah, I guess.
BB Cuties is the best so far.
Yeah, brisk chicks. You already said that.
Brisk chicks is
You
alright.
can have a meet and greet.
Hotisserie chicks.
Hotisserie.
Yeah. That's kind of reaching. But,
Chicken specific.
yeah, chicken. But yeah,
I'm more of a BB Cutie than a hotisserie.
Hotisserie. She's a hotisserie.
yo, Bartz. All
I
right.
got clicks.
So let's clear the air. I mean, we really can't hear because it's goddamn. It's not even like 20 minutes in there. And this shit is smoky as a motherfucker.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
There's
Yeah.
a bunch of people smoking
It's
right now.
like-
I mean,
It's like smog.
It's what happens when you got 10 people in a room
Yo,
cheating.
Mission Smog, come unsmog this shit.
yeah, but so let's clear the air with the whole beef, Bartz. Last time we talked to you, you were winning this burger competition.
Be honest.
You had a lot of votes. You were killing it in this you know what I'm saying? In the burger competition, we were all supporting you, and all of a sudden you get disqualified. And I don't think we spoke to you once you got disqualified. So let the people that are watching know exactly what happened.
I was not disqualified from the burger competition, the LES competition. I was not disqualified from that. What happened was I was not allowed to go to the Smorgasburg to sell the burgers, which was half the reason you want to get in the top 8. And the reason was because, well, they said it was because insurance reasons, but that was 11 days before the event even started. So there's no way you can't fix insurance problems or health department permits in that period of time. They just told me I couldn't do it, and I'm assuming that's because of the if you have a dick, you shouldn't be in a girl's bathroom post I did. That like they didn't want anyone that was like, in their view, anti anything trans like involved. So they kicked me out, saying that was insurance reasons, but that's why they kicked me out. Then they had the burger competition for the votes, and then they announced the votes on the weekend or on Friday, who won. I thought, like, okay, no matter what, I'll be second place because they're not going to give me first because they already kicked me out of the smorgasbord thing. There's no way, even if I won, they're going to let me win. So then they put me at third place, which that was really weird because in third place, that didn't make sense because they said there was only 14,000 votes. There were 4 people they were voting for. One of my followers put up 3,500 votes. He wrote a script. He had an email list. He had it because there was no CAPTCHA like security. So he wrote a script. So it basically put in with different IP addresses each time he had to change it, had to automatically do it. He put in 3,500 votes for me alone. One guy. Another guy told me he did 400 votes like that. These are different guys. Yeah. And another guy told me he did 125. This is after I lost.
So you're scamming the votes?
Well, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. They said they did that. I know I probably got 4,000 or 5,000 votes myself. I think I got like 10,000 of the 14,000 votes. But with their extra votes, there's no way I was third place. At the worst, I would have been second. Yeah. Because if both of us had a lot of votes, the first and second and third. So the fact is, I know they totally. There's no way I was third place. I had to be second or first. I'm assuming it was first because, you know, I know how many people voted for me because they freaking sent me messages, all this stuff. There was probably over 5,000 to 6,000 votes at least for myself of my followers. But whatever, I didn't win. I don't give a crap. It was just a popularity contest in the end result. But the whole thing was the joke of the whole thing was at the very end. The brewery, I got their Yelp account shut down when I put the original post up about like the guy in the girl's bathroom. That was Angel City Brewing. So the whole joke was the whole contest was sponsored. In the end, we find out by Angel City Brewing at the last the week before it. So like the whole thing, it's like there's no way that there was not some fuckery with all these like things I know about different things on this stupid burger competition, and it was like how are people like not just like you're mad because I did some posts and you're gonna like try to cancel me out of this competition. Like that's like the saddest thing I've ever seen. It's like even if you don't like them there, like I don't like a lot of people, but I still let them do participate in something even if I don't like them. I've already told them I was going to do it. But the fact they went back and tried to kick me out of this whole thing, that was the whole thing. That was it. I got third place. But that's still better than anyone else besides the top 2. Oh, and that was the last thing. The top 2, number 1 was a lesbian couple, and number 2 was a trans guy. So that was kind of was like the last thing on the. I
didn't know this competition was in the Olympics.
Was in the Olympics.
I didn't know you were participating in the Olympics. I didn't know this was like.
It was like
the whole fucking bullshit.
The whole thing is just crazy. Like the whole thing like went down. It was all and that was the other thing. So like I am filing a lawsuit against the guy that runs the LAS and the guy that runs the Smorgasbord because I think they just used my name to get a bunch of email addresses off people. And they had no intention of doing it because since I got my name, I signed my email when I voted for myself. I've been getting these LAS, like even though I said no promo, I've been saving them. So when I go to court, I can show like they literally wanted all my followers' email addresses. That's why they let me stay all the way to the final round. But they had no intention of me winning. Like that was the whole thing. That's my and then that the loss of revenue because I didn't get to be able to do this event that they told me I was gonna be able to do. And this and that, it was like last minute. They were like, "Oh no, you can't do this event at a smorgasbord." And I was like, "Well, dude, I already canceled other events to do yours. You said I was going to do it, so yeah. So I'm gonna take him to small claims court for, $4,000 or $5,000. I already have the thing all set up.
Bartz, you've been taking a lot of people to small claims court, bro.
I do.
What up?
I have like three court cases already on the ready, and like 2 more. God damn.
But wait. I have a question about.
Hey man, I just want to see. Look, it's worth the $200 fee to have a sheriff officer. That's not with the gun, but the other officers. They go there. They give, the safety officers. They go and they give you the subpoena. You get scared. And then some people, I already have a few of them. There might be like where they pay me outside and take them instead of going to court because they don't want to. They don't want to lose.
So, like, run me the get down. Let's say I do business with say E-Zone, right? We have in contract, or I have tech.
Let's not pick E-Zone.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Sue E-Zone.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. I want to sue E-Zone. I want to
Alright.
sue E-Zone. Me and E-Zone start this business. It's kind of in
Dude, it's
text.
so smoky in here.
It's
God
kind of in
damn.
text. It's in a little bit of signatures. I get done dirty. I want to go buy this table. I want to go buy these couple tables to this business. He ends up flaking on me. How do you proceed with this? How do you go to small game close? Because like a Mexican, you expect now I need a lawyer. You
can take anyone up to like I think it's $12,500 to small claims court. You pay them a fee. It's like $50 to file. Look, the thing is this: you've tried to sue someone who has no money and they're not going to pay you. The only thing you can do is they can put it on like if they try to buy a house or something, then they'll have to settle a lawsuit afterwards. So like even if I won, I'm not gonna get paid. It's more like I'm still pissed off at you, and I can pay $200 and take you to court.
So
and it's up to a judge to decide if my thing's valid. If it's not valid, then it's just not valid, and that's it. I mean, they don't tell you right there. They send you a letter in the mail. But I mean, the other ones are actually where they cause me damages.
Oh no, the fridge one. That's crazy.
The fridge and all that stuff. But
yeah.
and there's like faulty, like fake rental they gave me and all this shit. But this other one, it's valid because every one of my followers is getting all these email addresses from them now, and they told me I was going to be at this event, and they still had no reason. Like a judge would be like, how the hell you can't figure out in 11 days how to get insurance so this guy can do the the burger event. It makes no sense. Like any judge is going to be like, this makes no sense.
This might sound crazy. Any chance they pull up the video of you like, well, he's homophobic or he's transphobic? You think the video would ever get pulled up in court? You think that's?
I don't care what they pull up in court. Any normal person is going to be like,
it's retarded.
These guys are retarded.
Yeah, 100%. I'm just wondering. Do you think they do it? I just wondering. Do you think they?
That's a good thing to have in court, though.
But no, I mean it's like they're not gonna like look. I don't know. Maybe you might get some LGBTQ judge that like thinks I'm like transphobic.
He wants to BBQ
and just cuts and just says I just don't win. I just get to see them in court squirming because I'm suing them. Like they have to defend themselves.
You got that white DNA in you. Look at you. I just want you squirming in court in DNA. I've never had that thought. I've never been like, I need to see that guy squirming in court.
Well, no, because I can't do anything else to them. Look, I had Yelp account shut down. I had all the followers hit up all their Instagram posts, so they turned off comments. They couldn't do that. They did they called the director dude. I put his phone number up. He got a bunch of text messages. Who knows what happened to his phone number? And then everyone else. And so like I did everything I could do, except for I didn't get a food truck in time to like pop up across my smorgasbord.
Can you give credit to where it's due to E-Zone?
With the phone number?
Teaching you how to release people's phone numbers and cause them havoc?
I wouldn't recommend it, but it does cause a lot of havoc. if you around like that works great. I mean, that dude got so pissed.
You guys want to call 3 Plates Tommy right now? I swear, man, it's been a while since we give out 3 Plates Tommy's number.
Leave him alone, dog.
But he ain't even here. He's not saying nothing.
Dog. This fool pulls up to McDonald's trying to get a free meal.
Tommy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you seen my video with Concrete? And they're like, yo, this is... Yeah, bro. This fool trying to get free sauce and shit the other day. He sent me a video. I thought he was kidding, but I think he was kidding, but he did send me a video at McDonald's saying, yo, this is me.
Damn, that was fucking wild for that one.
I do it too, bro.
What, to just trying to get some free food?
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. I want a burger for free.
Bartz, you said you could endure a lot of pain. You say you have a very high pain tolerance. Why do you have what made you build that tolerance? You got your heart broken a lot or what?
No, bro. It's just I got beat up a bunch.
Oh damn! I thought you maybe got into a car accident or something.
No, I got in a lot of fights back.
Remember, his dad fucking punched the wall, dude?
Oh yeah, when my dad punched through.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I was like,
Your dad, I don't remember you telling us your dad punching the wall.
Wait, he just punched the wall? Did he punch you?
That sounds like something Rock would do.
No, it's something my mom would do.
Fuck, dog.
Was it?
Damn.
I was on this show when I talked about that. What? Yeah, I was with you last time.
Did we trauma dump on child abuse?
You must. Gets really high.
It's all right. So, no, I used to get beat up all the time in school, and then one day my dad saw me all fucked up and said, next time you see someone, just get them and just punch them in the face like this. And he punched his fucking fist right through the wall in the 2x4 in my house. And he just kept on punching like 3 times. And then like after that, like it scared the shit out of me. And when I went to school, I swear to God, like it could have been more than a week later, maybe a few days. So we were at some stupid assembly, and the biggest bully in school started punching me in the face for no reason. And I just fucking stood up and punched the fucking shit out of him. I hit a teacher too. I hit a couple other people who were trying to pull me off this guy because my dad said like just finish him. Basically, it was like he told me just like Mortal Kombat back in the day. You know, it's like he's like just take him out. And, you know, I mean, do
Told
not
you to kill him.
do not stop. Do not stop till someone pulls him off you. That's what he told me.
Confirm the kill, Bart.
No, I'm serious. It's not really a joke. I mean, so after that, yeah, I mean, I've got like this. I got this big scar on my lip. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but it's too smoking here. But dude, one time when I lived in Hermosa Beach, I went down the street to a liquor store on 5th Street in PCH. Real nice neighborhood. No problems there. I went there, bought some beers, walked outside. Some dudes like wanted my wallet, and then I'm like, fuck you, dude. I'm not gonna give you my wallet. And all I know is that was the end of I remember that. Next thing you know, I'm laying vertical on the ground. My fucking teeth are bashed into my whole top jaw got cracked and got knocked down my throat. The guy who had like a pistol or a pipe or something fucking hit me. And he fucking took my wallet, took all the cash, left the wallet on my stomach. I was just sitting there in my own blood. I fucking go up to my because my house was up the street. So I go up there.
You had barbecue sauce on you?
My roommate like sees that my jaw is like cracked. So like it was like 2 a.m. dude. Who the hell's gonna pick you up? I mean, where are you gonna go at 2 a.m.? Like I don't know, hospital I guess. But anyways, we readjust the jaw on my face so it was straight, and then he got a stitch kit and stitched my gums together to hold my teeth in place overnight so like it wouldn't be all fucked up. And I went to the doctor the next day. But yeah, I had this little scar from when my teeth got knocked through my lip.
Holy shit!
But yeah, there was no Novocaine or nothing. That was just like. That's just one of many stories of when I got fucked up. I mean, I fell off a 2-story roof and spiral fractured my leg in like 13 places.
How old were you for that one?
It's about 27. And yeah.
How that?
Yeah, what were you doing?
I was trying to put Christmas tree lights up on the top of my house and did not realize how slick and the slope of the roof and like kind of slid right off.
Did you cry?
I cried more on the fact that I canceled my insurance the 1 or 2 months before this happened because I did not think I needed insurance at that age. I didn't want to pay the like $100 or whatever low price it was back then. And so because of that, I didn't have the $10,000 I needed for the surgery. So I had to get my leg
Amputated?
set and it got set and rebroken 3 times over a 6-month period of time in order to get all the bones straight and in order. But that was a lot cheaper than $10,000. It cost me like $1,500 with the right doctor, and but I had to walk on a cane for a year after that.
Is that the most painful thing you've ever experienced?
That was the most painful thing I've ever done. Was this? I broke my leg in all those places.
You cried for sure, though, right?
I mean, the thing was, I was on like that. What is it?
Hey, Rock, that was mine. Give me that. You can have the other one.
What is the difference?
It's fucking orange, bro. That one's blue.
What's the flavor on that one? What's it say?
Fuck you. That's the flavor,
I was
bro.
about to say he's not gonna tell you a flavor.
Oh no, I don't care. I'm not gonna fight you for a drink. I ain't a fucking psycho. But what's the flavor? What are we fighting over?
To be fair, he was gonna stone cold that one, those two, and I was gonna just drink this one.
What's the flavor? Well, here you can have it. I don't need it.
No, we're just fucking.
No, I don't want it no more.
Take it.
No, now it's shaking up. I don't
All
want
right,
it.
chat. Can we get a poll? Should we keep rocking the podcast for the rest of the episode? Because the battery's about to die. No.
So you were saying?
Um.
The leg?
Oh yeah, that was definitely the most painful injury I've ever done to myself. Oh no, the other one was really painful, but it wasn't like a permanent thing. That was like when I was at Boomtown Brewing and I was doing a barbecue event, and like we didn't bring a light, and so like we were closing down, and I didn't have a light out there, and I tripped and fell, and I landed my arm right on the firebox. when it was still like super hot, and like it was so hot that like when I pulled my arm off, like there was this big old patch of skin that just stayed on the smoker, and it was jacked up. And they put like a burn kit on it. We had to do some stuff like that. But then afterwards, I had this big old like white spot on my arm, and all my homies are like, "Hey man, if it doesn't heal up, it looks like a slice of brisket. You should get a tattoo of brisket on your arm to cover up the 3rd-degree burn I had on my arm."
Okay, Bartz.
But it healed up. So look at that.
Speaking of tattoo of brisket, we're having everybody. By the way, get your tickets for August 9th. The ticket link is available. It's pinned. There's free tickets. There's a tickets for $25 if you want to get the rolling kit for you guys for the for the rolling lesson if you guys want. But I want to say that we're gonna be giving away tattoos that session. Salute to that day. Salute to Baby Mothra. August 9th. Tickets are free. All you gotta do is register. Stop fucking around. It's free. Excuse me. It's probably gonna be the last one for a minute. We're gonna do a lot of sales more than anything after that. But make sure you guys get your tickets for that. It is free. All you got to do is register, or you can get the pay ticket that'll qualify you for the goodie bag that you guys usually get hooked up with. But yeah, the link is linked up there. And speaking of tattoos, you said you were gonna get a brisket tattoo.
No, I'm not getting one.
Oh, come on, Bart. What if we? I mean, we're paying for it.
No, I don't need any tattoos.
You don't have any?
It's gonna be little though.
I'm all no.
Like, what about a little grill?
His body is a temple.
I'm good with no tattoos.
A little propane tank?
No, a little propane tank.
No one.
That'd be a funny tattoo.
Like, or
But-
just
I mean,
You're good with
No.
pain. You won't even feel it.
I
what
don't-
if we sponsor like a next spot in the next smoker?
What have you what?
What if we sponsor the next spot in the next smoker?
You don't really want you to get a tattoo.
Just a nice little, a nice, dude. What the fuck? Moses is taking care of the show, dude.
Yeah, it's not that. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Moses is in. Moses is in.
Hell yeah.
He's got it.
Yeah, but yeah. You wouldn't get the tattoo if we paid for it. What if it was like some intricate looking brisket tattoo, like some shit midget Mike got out of that fucking the AI thing?
Some AI brisket.
I need an AI tattoo of brisket for Bartz.
Yeah.
Prompt submit.
I'm good. I don't need the tattoos.
Man, I think it would be a great idea, dude. Like a smoker tattoo.
I think it would be fucking swaggy if you just got like a rack of ribs on your face, like Cucimine's got the ice cream cone.
Not gonna lie. That's like you're thinking, Rock. You're fucking thinking.
There is no way.
Just one and done, baby.
There is no
Let
way.
him know.
There is no way I'm getting a tattoo on my face.
Like a pig being roasted, but you know how Steve-O has a penis across, but like a pig being roasted? Have you seen that tattoo on Steve-O?
Yeah, I seen his penis head tattoo.
Would you get something like that if like a famous person told you? Like, you're like, oh, who's that
If a
comic?
fucking famous person told me to do it, no.
Somebody you liked.
I don't give a shit. I like a lot of people. I wouldn't do that.
Like
But
J-
if he was gonna say yeah, I was like, how much to convince? Be real to tell him.
Yeah, I was gonna say. No, just you gotta just get Jake from State Farm. Be like, get State Farm tattooed. All right, Jake.
No, I wouldn't do that for him either, man. Fuck that.
You know what I found out?
What about for a price?
It would have to be a really good price for me to get something fucking dumb that I don't care about on me like that.
You gonna get a tattoo from Baby Mothra on the 9th?
Probably.
Of little Glizzy?
A little glizzy. She's gonna have a hot dog tattoo.
The little Glizzy from Snapchat.
Oh, the little dancing hot
The little
dog.
dancing hot dog.
I'd get that somewhere on me. Yeah, that's sick.
Just see, why would you be scared about a tattoo? It doesn't make sense. You get to be stupid like that.
I don't want a fucking dick on my forehead.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. the same thing. A hot dog on your shoulder is just as bad as a penis on your face.
Bartz, do people have brought you I imagine people when I go see the taco guy, they post up on Normandy and Adams, Don Miguel. This guy's fucking cool, bro. Like he be feeding a gang of people, and then there'll be some people that'll be bringing them like Hennessy or like some shots or some beers. What's the most craziest thing like somebody has ever tried to bring you or give you as like for as a thank you for like feeding them or hooking them up with barbecue? Like, has somebody be like, no, I know I already paid you.
The craziest thing was
But here's an 8-ball.
No. The craziest thing I think as far as quantity was some dude during the pandemic that was my follower. He worked for like the wine business, so he had all these bottles of wine they used just for like samples for whatever. And when everything shut down, he had no idea what to do with all this. He's like, I have a whole garage, bro. You have no idea. I'm going to bring you some wine. And he's like, how many guys work for you? I'm like, oh, like 4 are here. So I was like expecting like 4 bottles. Dude, this guy brought us like 6 cases or something per person. Like,
God
like
damn.
Jesus fuck.
Like there was like all this wine, and you look some of them up, and some were like $30 or $40, $50 bottles that he was like giving me, and like most were like none of them were like crappy. And so yeah, so like for the beginning of the pandemic, I just had my house full of all this wine, and like my homie Tracy lived with me, so he got his share, so we just had it all stacked up in the house of all this wine, and like that's all we drank for like the first like couple of months. We didn't have to buy no booze or nothing. We're just like, cool, dude. We got
That was your old roommate?
We got a shitload of Tracy.
I think did I ever meet him? I think I met him once, right?
Yeah, I think you met him like probably once or
About to
twice.
say you had a female.
Well, yeah, you met him because he's the one that used to come in when I first came in here to drop the food off.
He's the one that passed right at your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just crazy, bro. You know that story?
No.
I feel like you mind telling it, Bart, or like you want to just not tell it?
Well, I mean, he did. He was like 50 years old and did a lot of partying, from like young age to 50. Like, the snow has to stop at some point. Well, like essentially, he was partying a whole lot, during the pandemic, and like at some point he had like a heart attack, and like luckily he didn't, die off the heart attack, and then. He had a pretty like good little run for a while. He had all this medication he was on and stuff like that. Tried to stop doing drugs and all that type of stuff. And then I pretty much like he went to the hospital because he had some problem, and then they took him off a bunch of medications there. But that's because he was like under like the not a real doctor, under like the free Medicare, because he lost his medical insurance during the pandemic because like he worked for a billionaire, but that guy can only give him free Medicare care for so long that he was like a private chef for it. But anyways, he was on the state stuff, and they took him off his medication. Like, he was around for like a little short period after that, like a week, and then like one day he was working for me. Then next morning I said, hey, I'm going off to like Costco. I'll see you later. I was like, maybe you feel better, you can work for me this day, because it was a couple days after he came back from the hospital. And I came back 8 hours later and found him like dead in my house. Like he passed away like at my house, like in a sleep, I guess, between the morning and when I came back like quite a while later. But I mean, I blame mainly the hospital. I mean, he had no real family to like go after the hospital to find out. I mean, all you do is find out what happened, but to go from like 12 medications to 6 medications one day, and like you don't have a real doctor and all this type of stuff. So yeah, I mean that's what happens when. But
he was your roommate, right?
Yeah, he lived in my house. He was my main guy that worked for me at that time. Like he was like the first guy that I actually hired. That was like, then they came, and then also Ulysses back here. But yeah, it was first Tracy, and then Ulysses. And then the 3 of us worked together, me, Ulysses, and Tracy, for a while.
What? All right, Bart's like.
Ulysses is your SpongeBob? You're not wrong. He's fucking great.
God damn, that one's frozen as fuck. But yeah, frozen, bro. But I was gonna say that's such a crazy thing to happen, bro. Like, not for nothing, bro. Like, what do you do, bro? Like, what's your first reaction? Like, do you cry? Do you just like
911?
So I'm trying to ask. I'm not. Just,
I honestly, I checked to make sure he actually was not. I mean, he was dead. I mean, because
what was the test? What'd you do?
Well, I mean,
he didn't go punch him.
You could feel. I touched him, and you could tell that he was not like
moving.
He was not alive.
I would have got like a glass. Just put like glass under the
no, I mean, I was pretty sure, but I made sure that. And then once I realized that, I was like, well, I got to call like the 911, because you got to get someone over here to take care of this. But unfortunately for him, it was he didn't have a whole lot of people to contact in regards to taking care of his affairs, so to speak. So it was quite a while because there was stuff in his room that had to be released to family members and not to me. So I had to like make sure while the police were there that we had to get a family member, and that was very difficult to finally get some of his kids over there, or his aunt or something.
Did he get kids?
He had 2 older kids. And I mean, they came over later that day, but we got a hold of some aunt because they had to like give some of the personal effects to them, the cops did or whatever, you know. So it was like, okay, you know, so that was like the you know, the most, you know, I was surprised he was still alive, honestly, after the first time it happened. Then he went to the hospital 2 other times, and I just like, man, this guy is just like, you know, he was
treating it like Rojo on the bike. It's just too far, dude.
Yeah, but, and you can't be like doing cocaine, you know, from like the age of like, you know, 17 to 50, and large quantities, and expect to be living all the, you know, forever.
In that Quincy George.
That's just the way it is. But yeah, I mean it was a very weird experience, that's for sure. You know, that I'm glad I sold that house now, because like that was one of those things, like every time like I had to like for like forever, like that room was just sitting there, like, you know, his room that he had at my house.
You just don't touch it. Yeah,
I just didn't I didn't do anything into it besides get rid of all the stuff that was there.
Rent it out?
No, I never rented it. I finally used it back again for my office for a temporary period of time. But I mean, I'm glad I sold that house, because like, you know, like I didn't like the fact that I still owned a house that, like, you know, my best homie like fucking died at.
Well, I mean, I've never really known. Do you have to put that someone died in your house? Is that disclosure?
Not for the period of time that went by.
What do you mean?
It happened such a while past there's a limit. Like,
oh, there's limits. It gotta be certain.
It's I think it's within the last year.
But if it's like a murder or assassination, that's a whole different thing, right?
Well, I don't know about the murder, but if just someone dies in there, I think it's within the last year they have to disclose they died there. But it was like several years after that. It was this happened like during the pandemic, you know. So that was like.
Did you have a coke era?
Lots of it.
Like what happened during that coke era? Like how did that start? Like, do you remember the first time somebody gave you a bump? Or like, cause like I'll be honest, like when I started doing Yale, like Xavier was there. Like when the habit got developed.
I think I started doing
the crazy part is like he acted like he was like a veteran. Like he never gave us the vibe of like, yo, like I've done coke.
I didn't want to seem like a bitch.
At like 6 p.m. type of shit, because I was already partying with George and shit.
No, fool, it wasn't 6, it was like 2. I was like, where are we going? Like, why do we need to do it right now?
He's on not once did he say, yo, I'm like new to this kind of. He's almost.
I think I started doing ecstasy before cocaine.
I never liked ecstasy, so I just skipped that. But
I think I started doing a bunch of ecstasy before I did cocaine. But once I started doing that, did a ton of that.
Why did you start taking ecstasy? Like, I feel like a girl got you into that.
No, no, it wasn't. I just started taking that. Like, it was like I don't know. It was like this. I guess the surroundings I was at. I don't know. It was everyone was going to all the raves and stuff like that. So when you went to the raves, you took ecstasy.
Would you go raving it these days?
Would I go now?
Yeah.
No.
No, not at all.
No, I did that. I did that for a very long period of time, where I went to a bunch of like clubs and stuff.
You were like
that.
triple stacking it with the pills.
Well, we used to have like we used to. Oh, damn.
You remember that's a fucking term, bro. It's like, yo, I'm on a triple stack. I'm like, I remember fools that will say that shit, and like
I mean, I've taken like 12,
just laugh it off, like, oh, you Jose, you're gonna be fine. Like, no, Jose's almost dying, fool. Like, it's 3 pills, bro.
I'm having a really good time.
Yeah, I've taken like 13, 14 pills in like one night. More.
Damn.
Like,
yo, okay, all right.
With those new ones.
How many? Okay, but how many milligrams would you think is in those actual pressed pills? Like, because realistically, if it's like, let's just say 7 milligrams of, or like 0.7,
7 milligrams,
0.7, you know, 0.007 or something.
It's just like weed. Now, if you take like one of those ecstasy pills, has a lot more milligrams than it did back in the day. Just like weed, right now it has more THC than it used to. Like, I remember my homies taking, I can do 5, 6. Now, 1, 2, a full one, and you're like,
well, yeah, all that shit happens when you get older, except with weed.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Weed too.
Well, they probably got the
weed from back then either.
No, I'm saying
they probably got fentanyl in it too.
Everything just like ups the level.
So you said 14 pills a day,
and then look, 14 pills.
No, I mean I'd say I know we've taken that much in a night, if not more. I mean we used to sling them, so like we had so many pills, we just kept taking them.
Yeah, think about it.
It was like
and that's
nonstop.
A lot. Money wise, a pill's usually $20. 14 times 20.
You got them for like $6.
That's not. I'm not doing that in one night. That's way too much. I'm trying to keep it under $100 all week.
Hey, you know Sammy? He fucking like, you know how many pills he fucking took to not get arrested, and then he almost died, and they took the bag out in his stomach. he fucking swallowed a bag of like 24 or so, or like 30
That'll kill you.
or 34 pills, and fucking running from the cops because he was selling this shit out there, and then they had to fucking like open his stomach up to take the bag out before it fucking got there. Yeah, like Sammy has this crazy ass fucking scar. I think he said that in the story. He said that here a while ago. But yeah, I'm like, bro, like you could have just gone to jail. He was like, no, I was gonna get locked up for a long time. I was like, well, dying is better, you know, like because all that shit was gonna like. He thought that like oh he could just swallow all of them and you're gonna shit him out. He had to put enough plastic, and I'm
No,
like,
you need a lot of plastic.
yeah.
Yeah, really wrapped in plastic.
Really. Like people have died on like mid-flight from like Colombia. Bag explodes. You got this decoy, this female. She literally
Dog,
died.
do you know the procedure for that when somebody dies on an airplane?
Oh.
I look at shit like that, bro. It's weird.
That is weird. Why are you looking at people dying on airplanes?
No, dude, like it looks at like stuff that like
where do they say you died?
flight
Mid-air?
attendants. If you die mid-air, fool, and the plane is fucking booked to the max, fool, you have to sit next to that dead body and they put fucking like a thing over their fucking eyes like they're asleep. They pretty much Weekend at Bernie's that shit, and they don't tell nobody. And then in certain occasions, they've had to move these fools because when you die, you start shitting yourself. Yeah, dog. So that happens on the plane, dog.
What?
Yeah, yeah, dog. And like, and at that point, like, usually they try to bag them up before they get somewhere, dog. If that happens, but you know how uncomfortable it is. It's like, I know everybody's here on the way to go on vacation, but we just had a passenger die, so you know what I mean. We're gonna need extra help putting them in a bag. I know you're here on your honeymoon, but we're gonna need this in American Airlines.
We're cruising. We're cruising at 30,000
I wonder how many people
miles.
die on a plane like that, though.
It
can't be a whole lot.
Dude, it happens a lot, bro. That's the thing. Like,
It's like Stepstone says, if you can imagine it, it's
Probably heart attack. Too much pressure. I don't know. Probably already not healthy as fuck. I don't
I'm
know
just
the
saying, like-
pressure.
Why are you
Sure,
doing
it
white
happens
people
enough where there has to be a procedure.
I
Sure,
couldn't.
it happens enough where now they know what to do.
I couldn't imagine more than a couple hundred
okay, look. I looked it up.
a year.
The number of civil aviation deaths decreased from 373 in 2021 to 358 in 2022. That's a lot, fool.
It's only like one per day.
You have to have a
There's a-
procedure. There's one per day. You have to have a procedure.
There's a
What do we
lot.
do
But
when
there's a lot of airplanes.
so-and-so
flying.
dies?
There's like
They
thousands.
were
at
all
twice.
onboard fatalities.
How many heart attack? Somebody forgot their medicine. They're having a panic attack mid-flight. I know it
Oh,
sounds
that's the wor-
stupid to us,
that's the
but I'm
worst.
sure people have major panic attacks mid-flight, dude.
I used to have panic attacks. I've had one on an airplane before.
I hate flying.
That's not good.
Damn, this is crazy. And then this is the next one. The next question that says, did you want to know other things? Why would you show me this, Google? How many flights crash per day?
No, I don't want to hear that one, dude.
All right, dude, this is fucking fucked up.
How many?
According to FAA study,
Fuck, no, I don't like this.
there are approximately 5 plane crashes a day. What the fuck?
Oh, that's fucking great odds.
However,
Find out how many planes fly
hold
a
on.
day.
But it can't be commercial flights.
However, this statistic includes general aviation with commercial planes very rarely crashing.
Okay.
If we look at the numbers, there are a 0.00228 commercial plane crashes a day. Thus, around 1 commercial plane crash per 30.
Per month?
Yeah. So you're good. Trust me, you're fine.
One
No,
per
it's
month.
not.
you're
One
good.
per month. You know how many flights?
Okay, but
a
like,
day or
does
how
that
many
mean like all
months?
those fools die or like?
No,
No.
it's just they gotta land quickly. The tire didn't work. Some bullshit.
Not comfortable, but yeah.
Yeah.
But
A
still sucks.
malfunction.
Yeah, like you remember the Malaysian airplane? You- But you remember Malaysian
Nah, crash landing.
crash landing on the ocean? Maybe just a quick flight. Yeah, but you remember the Malaysian?
Fuck that shit,
airline?
dude. Just
They
that
can't
thought of
find
the
it.
ocean, like,
they can't find the
Uh-uh.
Malaysian airline. It's in the middle of the ocean. They can't find this fucking plane. And guess tell me what happened to the fucking
It's in the deep ass ocean.
deep ass ocean. The guy, if you look into it, they said the pilot kind of went crazy, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna come take everybody with me." So he took the plane and just took it into the fucking Atlantic Ocean and just turned off the GPS and just said, "We're going. Everybody's coming with me." He was kind of like suicidal vibes, And you can look it up. Type in like Malaysian flight missing documentary, and it'll take you down a rabbit hole. There's a lot of theories, but one of them is that this guy said, "Fuck it."
Just redacted himself.
Everyone's coming with me. Redacted himself. Said everyone's coming with me. He opened like the low pressure, so everybody kind of fell asleep. He locked the people out. For like this guy was like he knew what to do. It's crazy because they still can't find it, so they don't know what his theory is.
Hey, let's go back to ecstasy Bart though.
Oh, bro. No more
Ecstasy Bart.
Yeah, triple stack Barts.
3%.
Yeah, all right. So
Were you eating during those when you're rolling? Do you eat when you're rolling?
Yeah, were you big?
No, I just used to do a bunch of cocaine and a bunch of ecstasy at the same time.
Damn, dude.
Like, stay up for days.
That honestly sounds like just
Just go.
Going from party to party. Like,
Just punching through walls.
no punching walls back then.
fucking Kool-Aid man.
I was pretty fucked up.
Like you were a bad person?
No, I was a nice person.
Oh.
I was
just fucked up on
I
drugs.
was just fucked up on like just nonstop. That's all I
So
did.
what's
I sold security cameras and did a bunch of cocaine and ecstasy.
while installing security cameras?
By selling them, mostly I sold them. I shipped them out, but like I did install them too.
You don't
What?
get a vasectomy and you don't go gunning and running. You don't get a vasectomy and you don't party your ass off. This fool didn't get a vasectomy because he's just at home chilling playing video games, dog. This fool got a vasectomy because he said, I don't want to fuck up and not have a strong pullout game. I don't trust my pullout game.
I
But
started making decent money too. That helped with the whole partying thing.
Oh, they started.
I was making like 6 figures from the first year I started doing security cameras.
Damn, that's good.
And I mean, it was easy to make money. That's why I thought everyone like ran businesses because like up until that point, I was like every business I had was like, oh, I was making money. This one's making a whole bunch of money. I'm like, this is easy. Little did I know I should have saved all that money, and it would have benefited me in the future instead of partying it. But I did good like 10, 12 years straight partying, making like good amount of money.
so you talk about like always kind of making like some decent, pretty good money your whole life. What happened during the?
Not all the time.
Oh
but
yeah, well
Most of it.
Not ecstasy,
No,
Bart.
but do you
sometimes.
remember the crash of 08? Do you remember what were you doing there? Were you selling houses?
When what?
Did you have a house?
Oh, the crash of 2008.
Crash of 2008. What were you doing?
That's when I got my house. So that was when we got it for like super discount.
Bartz was one of those dudes that was like that meme. Just,
Fucking losers.
Yeah.
No, no, the house was like because my parents like I mean we found this really good deal on the house and it was like $600,000 and then everything went down the tubes and it was like $300,000. So it was a good deal and like I could afford to pay for it. So yeah, they said we should I should probably not be a renter no more if I can pay less money to own a house than what it costs to rent one. So at that time it did. That was like, but that was the one time you ever probably find that happening in Los Angeles was after that 2008 crisis, or I mean, unless there's another one like that, where like
Bart's over here taking all the W's. My parents taking a big L that year. Fucking,
Yeah,
it
my
was
parents
sad year,
too.
dog. It was a sad year.
my security
like
my
divorce and fucking still in the house. I'm like, oh great.
I wasn't making the most money that year either, but I did get the house. Yeah, that was what came out of it.
Yeah. So how long after the camera installing thing till you quit drugs?
Oh, I did it after the camera thing.
Oh, you just get partying.
I was still doing.
I didn't learn my lesson then.
I was still doing when I was trying to do barbecue. It was just like it was just a lot harder to do it because I wasn't making very much money. So like my partying went from like all the time to like very 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 few occasions here and there. But no, I just started drinking much more because that's when I started doing all the brewery events. I started doing barbecue after the camera business went out of business.
So yeah, okay. So what inspired you to do barbecue? How do you go from like
Yeah,
being a creep looking at people's cameras to I'm just kidding.
When I moved back from Austin, Texas, after I partied too much in Austin, Texas. And I
What
had
part of Austin were you at?
what?
What part of
Oh,
Austin?
I lived in. It's right off the
Arlen, Texas.
183, like that. There's like an area where there's a bunch of deer, like all the houses, like the Beverly Hills of Austin. There's like this, like all these nice houses. They have deer running around. There's a name for that area.
Cedar Park?
I don't know. I can look it up. It's on the internet.
Leander?
But I had a nice house there. My homie moved there. He ran this nice area. We had all these deer in our front lawn.
Pflugerville?
And then I finally moved downtown. That was the thing. I was there that was where I first moved to. Then I moved downtown off 6th Street, West 6th Street, in like one of these new apartment buildings they had there, and I lived there, and that's when I really started partying because I had like, chicks would just see like the nice house, and oh, how much you pay for that? Oh, $1,400. You must be rich. That's what they thought in Texas back then.
Georgetown.
Because everyone else is paying like $200, or $300 to rent some place at that time in Austin, like sharing a room or something. $500 maybe max. So yeah, I I didn't make any more money living in Austin, but it was a good time.
Austin's fun, but it's hard to grow.
No, it was just a lot of partying. That's all I did there.
That's why it's hard to grow.
Yeah, it was good. I had good times. They had very good cocaine back when I was in Austin at that time.
Yeah, I had some good coke out there.
They had. That's when they had that Mexican mafia thing, or the whole thing with that Quad nightclub, and like all those, like they had all those drug dealers that got.
Are you talking about that future looking club where everything was like white and
it was the one
blue
that had
lights?
that Shark Tank underneath it.
I remember that one.
Okay,
yeah.
you guys gotta let us know about this. We're not from fucking Texas, bro. What the hell are you talking about?
This is what it's like when you guys speak Spanish.
Okay, yeah, but we speak English, motherfucker. So you gotta tell us about the story, bro.
No, there was
Even the fucking illegal fucking speaks English here, bro. So tell us the fucking story.
Just a club that had a Shark Tank that was involved with fucking Mexican mafia shit.
Like there was no given clue like throughout the like why do you have a Shark Tank in Texas? Because
there was this group of I think it was Russian and the Mexican mafia. They had this big old like cocaine ring going on there. I was one of the ones selling cocaine for them. I didn't know that at the time until after I moved out of Texas and they busted them. But yeah, they had all these clubs they funneled all their money through. One was called this Quad Place, which had a Shark Tank under the dance floor. And they had PETA out there like protesting this place. That was the first place that had bottle service in Austin when I moved down there, was this club. And there's like, oh yeah, $100 you can get a bottle, and they had the Shark Tank. It was like the coolest fucking club ever, because you and all your homies there party for cheap, and like you had the PETA out there protest, and they had this pirate like bar. They gave away 25-cent drinks on like the weekends. You're like, how
25-cent drinks?
No joke. It was called Treasure Island. That's what it was called. So all these places were owned by this cartel group between, I think, the Russians. It's on the internet. You can look it up. And
what was the place called?
Qua, and you could like look up like
QUA.
Yeah, QUA, and Treasure Island, Austin, Texas, and like look up like cocaine or whatever. Anyways, they found all this cocaine, all these firearms. When they raided, they had this like for years they were doing this whole investigation, the FBI, and they figured out that like there was this whole drug ring going on there. And yeah, I was down there part of that when that happened, and I got busted shortly after I left. And I came back, and my mommy's like, dude, check this shit out, and he like shows it to me, and I'm like, man, that's makes so much more sense how you're doing 25-cent drinks when you're selling a bunch of cocaine and guns out the back door.
Oh damn, that dance floor is fucking crazy,
yeah,
bro.
isn't it?
Yeah.
See it? And they had sharks there, dude. It was like, and they had like 4 of them. They were big. They were like, like probably like 8 feet big or something.
They weren't
like
small.
Yeah, they were pretty good size. They were good as like big as like most of the people that were standing on top of it dancing. Poor sharks.
I only ever went once, and I remember just being like, I know this is safe, but that also just gave me the willies, man. I was like, I don't like being this close to a shark drunk.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but it's not gonna eat you if the glass breaks there.
No, it's like, I don't even think they were like in it. I think they're like nurse sharks or something. But like it was just entertaining. It's like some real like cartel shit, like that you'd have like a Shark Tank on your dance floor. Like I've never seen that anywhere else.
Spa, Treasure Island, and Pure.
Yeah, that was Pure. That was
Pure was the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
That was the one that was on 6th and like.
Yeah, it had like
Colorado
a
or
whole
some
like
shit?
ice theme to it.
It was like honestly, it kind of reminded me of like Star Wars because it was like all blue lights everywhere. They had like little cubbies, little private rooms and shit like that.
You guys were talking about cartels. I was looking at you. You guys were talking about cartels and clubs and stuff, right? Like, what stopped you from being like the Hell's Angel barbecue pitmaster? Like, I could literally see you part of a biker gang, being a prospect back in your early days.
I wasn't doing barbecue back then.
Hell's
I
Angels
was
weren't
just
very
eating
big back in Texas either.
No?
Nah,
What's
you're
the Bandidos?
Banditos.
Bandidos?
Yeah, I almost got jumped by a few Banditos.
Jumped in or jumped?
Jumped. I asked for a lighter from somebody's old lady, and I didn't see that she had patches, and you're just not supposed to talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a big
that a rule?
Yeah.
100%.
It's
A
big
random
rule.
person would just get beat up for that?
Yeah.
She's got a patch. Don't talk to her, fool.
Yeah, I didn't see that she had
That's
patches
someone's
on.
old lady.
I was drunk,
The
yeah.
property. No, don't do that.
Yeah, I got cornered by 3 of them, and they're like, "Did you ask her for a fucking lighter?" And I was like,
Taking her
"Man, I
pants
didn't
down.
mean nothing by it. I just asked for a lighter. I'm sorry." Like, "Did you ask her for a lighter?" And I was like, "Yes, I told you I did. What does this mean?"
Did you cry?
No, I definitely was ready to get my ass handed to me, but then security from the place was like, "Hey, man, get the fuck out of here." And I was like, "Yeah, all right."
Dude, sometimes security will save your ass, dude. Like the one at the shortstop that stopped me from getting like my ass kicked when I was roofied, and like that Michael Clark Duncan security guard, bro. That motherfucker saved my ass, bro. I swear to God, bro. He's like Michael Clark Duncan big.
Damn.
Green Mile for
Yeah.
everybody who's like he's that big, bro. And I've never fucking seen like anybody like attempt to pick me up like a fucking rag doll, bro. But this motherfucker did it, bro. He like picked me up, kingpin, just. Like, I was up the air. I was like, oh shit, I've never been picked up by another human like this. This is a lot of weight for you, dude. He was like, it ain't shit. Yeah, but like, yeah, dude, he picked me up. He saved my ass that day. that shit was fucking wild though. But I that's what I would imagine if you were to have like private security. That's what I want, bro. I want like fucking like 2 Michael Clark Duncan sized motherfuckers protecting me, bro. Like. You know what I mean? If you're gonna want like top-notch security, you want somebody that like who played the Kingpin in the original Ben Affleck movie.
I mean, bigger isn't always better. Did you see Jason Momoa's security guards?
No.
Bigger is better.
Jason
Well,
Momoa.
he's big as fuck already, bro.
I'm about to say he's bigger than his security guards.
How's bigger, not better? Trump for sure needed bigger and better.
Yeah, like Trump needed like 4 Michael Clark Duncans.
I'm just saying you could get a real fat dude that doesn't have any stamina and doesn't know how to fight.
He needed that guy to be like, no, in front of Trump, bro. That would have been the most American shit ever, bro. If there would have been a Secret Service dude, they would have taken the bullet like all like a movie and been like, no, and just jumped in there. That would have been, that's it, dude. Just fuck the election, dude. Just give it to him, dude.
You
Just,
saved my life. Thank you.
yeah, yeah, like that would have been such a dramatic fucking thing that happened.
I don't know what he
Very
did was
brave.
dramatic
Because
already,
that's Secret Service, right? Even though he's not the president, he still gets secured.
Yeah.
How long do they protect you for?
The rest of your life?
Swear to, for real?
Yeah. presidents get Secret Service
When
for the
Trump
rest
was
of their
gonna
life.
go-
So George Bush is still kicking it with these boys following him around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton still getting
Yep.
Obama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you go, you know how Trump was gonna go to jail? There's
Yeah.
gonna be Secret Service outside his cell.
giving him cigarettes and shit.
I swear, bro.
We all knew he wasn't gonna go to jail,
Huh?
bro.
You're not. Yeah. But if he did, Secret Service was gonna go with him. Make sure he's protected in jail.
God, can you
President's gotta
imagine
be
that
protected at all
annoying
times.
shift? You're like, God damn it, we're just sitting here all day.
Just eating McDonald's with President Trump. Like,
Here's your McChicken, sir.
Can't have that. He's got to make his own fucking top ramen.
what do you mean?
His
This
own
guy
spe-
eats McDonald's all the time, bro. Like, there's no doubt in my mind, dude, that he is the one president that he for sure will have a Big Mac once a week or some shit, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure that, or I don't know, bro. They probably tell him it's like made from McDonald's. He put it in a brown bag and like they're like, here, we fetched it for you, sir. Like, or some shit, bro. Like, but they probably check his food, bro. Like, you can't Fidel Castro him. How did Fidel Castro die? They didn't kill him. He just died from natural causes. Like, who's running Cuba these days?
Who
Yeah.
is running Cuba?
Yeah, like, are these fools still sad? Because like I hear they're all like fucking just like still
No,
poor.
they're not sad. They don't like him. Fool, he's a dictator.
That's what I'm saying. But
Why
didn't
would
he
they be
die a long
sad?
time ago? Well, yeah. This,
No one's sad when a dictator dies.
no, I'm saying, but they still
Nazis
oppressed.
were.
I think like they didn't he have a brother that just take over? Like, who's running Cuba?
Miguel Diaz Canel Bermudez. He's been running the country since 2019.
Oh damn! So it's not a Castro no more.
How's he
That's-
doing? Is he having?
Is
a
he
good time?
communist? Is he like? Oh damn!
Secretary of the Communist Party of Cuba.
How did they elect him if the people can't vote? They're just like, all right, Castro's dead, so
He's that's what
sure up
happens
next,
when
man.
you're
Yeah, bro. Like,
Hey, you're up. It's your turn. Get up there.
That's kind of what happened with the Democratic Party. I don't think that anyone elected their candidate.
what do you mean?
I don't hear. I think she just got. Oh, here you go. No one elected her. They're supposed to elect her. There's supposed to be a Democratic Party picking who's next. That didn't happen. They just gave it to her. Be like, here you go.
Are you-
That's kind of.
Is that what? Is that? But is that the due process? Like, you're supposed to elect somebody and be like,
A lot of the party wants.
but
an
is that like
election.
written in there? But what? But I'm pretty sure because the circumstance, like, that's probably what they had to do. Like, what are you gonna do? Hold an election
This late.
this late, 4 months or like 3 months before the election, and you're gonna have to they're gonna have to make a presidential choice,
They don't win.
decision.
If they don't win, that's gonna be their excuse on why they didn't win, because they didn't have an election to pick who was the best. They're assuming who the best is. I mean, I'm not saying go. She's got a lot of traction. I'm not gonna lie. Her rally, all that twerking, kind of got my vote. I was like, I'm there. We're twerking to the left. We're twerking.
You know what I feel Donald Trump would do though when he wins.
Oh boy.
He would free Tory Lanez and have him perform at the inauguration, dog. That would be the most American thing, dog. He would just be like, man, oh yeah, because if he's calling Kamala chicken, what is it? What did you say?
Chicken. What is it? What did I say?
Xavier cannot speak English.
I believe in you.
Taking chicken Kamala. I don't know what he called her. What did I tell you earlier?
I asked him this for a reason.
No, you asked me this because you couldn't say it. You would have took the credit any day, dog. Say it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You doesn't know what I'm talking about. It's how you say it? Chicken. What's that Indian dish?
I hate Indian food.
Dish?
Tikka masala.
Yeah, tikka masala.
It was tikka masala Kamala. Tikka masala Kamala. That's what he called her. Shit was
Fire ass
hilarious,
nickname.
dog.
Yeah, that is kind of you can run with it. That if the Indian. I'll tell you this right now, dog. There's like somewhere out there an Indian restaurant that is just running with that. It's like we're serving this what's it called? Rock tikka masala.
Yeah.
Tikka masala Kamala.
I think that's how you pronounce it. I could be wrong.
Yeah, we're serving tikka Kamala masala, whatever
You're smashing?
Kamala.
Just nah.
You're not smashing?
Nah.
You're not gonna
I don't
smash
find
your
it
tikka
Doing it for
masala?
America? You don't want some VP DNA in you?
Nah, I just don't. I don't find her like.
Wait, why would he have DNA in him? If
Once you smash, anyway, you got a little bit of your DNA in them.
You would
dog.
smash Kamala Harris?
I think it for sure gave me papers. No way a bitch letting me get deported, dog. That's against the law. I'm taking pictures, taking video. I'll send that to TMZ from across the border.
what if it was
Look
the
what I
same?
got.
What if it was the same circumstance but with Trump? You gay for papers?
No, definitely not gay for papers. That's un-American, dude. Honestly.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't.
un-American.
I think he just. He would just be like, is it worth it for himself to let you out? You know what I mean? Like he probably likes Kodak. He's like, man, this guy, he lives the American dream. He's like, fuck it, let me free him. He's out
He
here
and I
doing
both
it.
have very nice hair.
Yeah, like bro, he probably. Why do you not know? He looks at like Kodak. He's like, well, he's from Haiti. Haiti's already a shit place. Like he's like, this guy's out here. He's a superstar. He's like, fuck it. How un-American would it be for me to keep him caged up? Let me just let him out. Get him on my side, bro. There's no way in hell. Like I don't think like even for like a half black chick, bro, she's not getting the black vote. I don't think so, dude. But then again, there's sides like, bro, like I have black neighbors, bro, and they start talking to me about politics, and I'm just like, listen, man, I hate the people you're talking to me about, bro. Like, I was like, because I asked that dude, I'm like, you really want to see that old man up there for 4 more years? Yes, I would prefer. I was like, dude, he can't even understand what he said, bro. I'm like, if you were my landlord and you talk to him like that, I'm like, bro, like I'm calling the Better Business Bureau, like I was like, if you, yeah, because he's renting the house next door, but I'm like, if you talk to me the same way, if you're head of state of this fucking mortgage situation and you're telling me I like ice cream. You know what I mean? And just, if you don't know what the fuck you're gonna tell me, bro, I'm gonna call the Better Business Bureau, bro. Like on you, I'll be like, fuck your organization,
if
bro.
Joe Biden is your landlord, you don't gotta pay rent. It's fucking gonna forget about that shit. You can just tell him you paid it last month.
I paid you yesterday, don't you remember?
He's gonna like, well,
Gave you ice cream cone afterwards. I remember that.
Just put some ice cream cone in the trash can or something and be like, look, man.
what do you say? Yeah, man. What is he? How did he say? Yeah, man. He's like,
I like that fight back. It's like, my son's not a sucker.
my dad's not a sucker, man. You're a sucker, man.
That's like when you piss off a really old person, bro. You ever pissed off a really old person like that? You ever seen like a really old person like that get pissed off?
Yeah.
Those fools like don't put it beneath them, bro. Like old people will fight, bro. Old people
They'll try.
They'll try, but that's to them like that fucking like really so slow punch is like the equivalent to like you wanted to run up to somebody and sock them, bro. It looks pretty pathetic from a young person's eye, but like but like straight up, bro, that you gotta give it up to them. The fact, like, when you see old fools, bro, like, I want to interview somebody that works at a fucking old person's home and be like, how many times out of the day are they throwing putazos? Like, how often do you gotta stop a fight? Because it might be a slow ass fight, bro, but these motherfuckers are fighting, bro. Like, the best
shit, get hit.
Yeah, like,
Bro, it's funny to watch an old person get mad because they start shaking. And then they really feel like you're about to have a heart attack. And it's fucked up, but like they're like really
Parkinson starts flaring up. Be really good at dodging punches that way.
you have an old dad like that, Bart?
And then there's always...
You have an old dad. How old is your dad?
How old's your dad?
Oh, my dad's
Bartz?
gonna be 75 this year. He's
Okay,
gonna,
so you're gonna deal with
he's
something
gonna
like
be
that.
he's gonna be jumping out of a airplane. He does it every 5 years now. So like this year he's skydiving. So
Why do white people do this kind of shit,
I don't
bro?
do that shit.
I'm going with him this year because I'm under the weight limit. Like when he did it 5 years ago, I was too fat.
You're gonna
Like,
Patrick
What's the
Star?
weight limit?
Well, usually it's like max is 275, but some are 250. But it's not till October, so it's a few months from now. 2 more bike rides, I'll be definitely under 250. So
Yeah, you want to be at least 30 pounds. You don't want to be like 245. That's like really testing it, you know?
You're gonna Peggy Hill it.
Yeah.
it's all right.
God, did you notice that they just like
But he's in
suddenly
good shape.
changed her character after that?
Yeah,
I hated it, man. They made her suck so bad after that episode.
I mean, I don't think they made her suck that bad, but I do agree that it was like menopause too.
Well, she just she had all these developed all these bad traits out of nowhere. I don't know. I didn't like that.
Yeah, well, I'm curious to see what they do with it with the upcoming season. I want to see that. So yeah, Bart, you're gonna jump out of the plane?
Yeah, with my dad, I mean, he's in good shape now, so I might as well just do it.
Like,
Yeah.
is your dad yoked?
No, he's just like he's like one of those guys that like at 75 he only takes like a cholesterol pill and that's it. He takes no other pills, no medication. His blood pressure's fine. I mean, he eats like not that healthy at all, really. I mean, it's not.
Does he eat like burgers every day?
Well, no, it's like, he has like some, like, he makes like, these little turkey sliders with Hawaiian rolls for lunch and like an apple, but it's like some processed meat, some crappy, Hawaiian roll, whatever. The only healthy thing's probably the apple.
That's saving
He eats
his
dessert.
life.
He eats dessert every night. I mean, I'm sure that's not good, in your 70s being like sugar all the time, but he does it. He does that at night, but he eats like a normal meals, like during, just eats whatever my mom fixes him. But, he doesn't really go out.
Your
to eat that
parents are
much.
still married?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, my 2 parents are together. They've been
Still boning?
they just hang
What
out.
a question to ask.
They just hang out. They just hang out with. They just
Fucking
hang out with each other.
sicko.
What'd you say?
I was like, still boning?
That's why I was like, this fucking guy.
Would you still bone at that age though?
Bone any chance you
Why
get?
do
Are you
think
kidding
they
me?
invented Viagra? That's literally what it's for old people boning, bro.
Like, yeah, you might slow down, but
are you gonna stop when you're in your 70s?
he's like, I'm
Don't
gonna
you
stop when I'm in my 40s. I'm fucking tired.
But don't you think like at that age it's like fool like some fools it's more of a risk to get hurt.
Hurt how? Fool?
They're like
Get your
older.
heart broken.
Missionary on top of each other. You ain't gotta do much.
You can hurt your hip and all that, but I don't know. Ain't we all done dumb shit to go get laid before?
Pretty sure there's a couple like reconstructed hips over boning at the old ladies people home. I'm pretty sure they gotta walk in on these fools and be like, "What happened? We're boning." slipped and shit. They're
I
fucking
mean, they're probably not moving too quickly.
walking in. I'm not supposed to hard because he got the Viagra on, so he's just.
They got the gown over
Lady
him.
got her fucking titties on the fucking on the floor. That's how saggy.
Yeah,
they
they're
It's probably just like one.
Oh, bro, that's nasty.
It's probably just like one big thrust.
Yeah, bro.
Just like two Sharpays rubbing on each other.
Like you
Sounds
have
like Bengay.
like at that point, bro, you only have like one shot, like 8 Mile, bro. You got one big thrust, bro, and like if you miss, you break your hip.
Just
Bro, I think I've said this, but like the side effects of taking Viagra is losing your hearing.
Is it?
what?
Yeah, losing your hearing. Side effect of Viagra is losing your hearing.
Missed my joke.
Great, not to hear your wife as much anymore. Okay, shut up, bitch.
Shut up! I've got a boner.
Yo, I fucking came across this fucking gum online, right? Because I get like all the ads. It's like, if it looks cool, E-Zone's gonna buy
Oh,
it.
bro,
Right?
E-Zone. You're
Commercial.
they're exactly what like Nike, Adidas, all these companies want. They want customers like you. They want that email. It's flavors that E-Zone.
Fuck you. So I got this company called Grenade Gums, right?
Yeah.
And it was like world's strongest gum, and I was like, how strong is this shit, right?
How strong is it?
You guys want to try it?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's pretty fucking strong, bro. This is the Melon Berry Slam, but
So like when you
this is level 9.
is it good?
Look, bro, I honestly think if I have to be honest,
I don't want to chew on the show, dog. I don't
Give me that. I'll chew
okay,
on the
look,
show. ASMR.
if I have to be honest, I think this gum was made for people that do cocaine.
What?
Because it says it's supposed to be a sinus clearer, right? So like if you have a stuffy nose and you chew this gum, holy shit. Here, Rock, I'll give you one.
I'll have one after.
It's like a little gumball.
Well, it's like when E-Zone brought the Japanese eye drops.
Come on, stop being a bitch.
Oh, I see what you mean already. Yeah.
Uh,
I
How do you feel about it, Rock?
mean, it's good.
You don't feel like it's super strong?
I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
was like,
I'm-
look at Bart. It's like Bart.
I was gonna say I feel it going through my nose. That is
yeah,
crazy.
This goes right through your
Bart's is looking like James and the Giant Peach.
Fuck, dude.
God damn. Every chew, like every bite down,
Yeah.
I just feel that shit.
Look at this is too much. I told you.
Every bite, it's
I
like, here you
fucking
go.
told you.
Fuck your nose.
Hey, you want one, Ray?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, I feel that shit. Every bite, just fucking pushing air out your nose. Holy shit.
Somebody said Ezo would for sure go in the van with the candy. Fuck you guys, bro.
Oh, you were that. You were that.
Xavier's about to cry for the gum. Look at his eyes. They're so glossy. Oh my God. They're like so fucking glossy.
Damn, that's good gum though.
Yo, talk about if like you have to give it like, yo, this is the kind of stuff like Cairo should have had them
No,
sponsor
this
him.
is a don't get a DUI gum, dog.
Yeah. That's for
Damn, that's how they should advertise it.
Sure. Yeah,
think the government
you gotta
wants
have like
that.
some fresh breath after this thing for sure.
Yeah, this is just like the melon berry flavor, bro. There's like
I know.
the peppermint one that's just straight peppermint.
Why
Actually,
did you get
I
that
got
one?
idea.
Yes, that
I want to
shit-
try that one.
Okay, like that
This is
shit-
already settled down.
Yeah, okay, the mint it doesn't last like forever. It becomes cool after
Where
that.
do I order these? I'm ordering these, chewing this shit, and eating my girl out. Let's see how that feels.
You can just like shove the gum in.
No,
there.
that's
Oh,
not.
no.
See, you all. See, that's not.
Que cochino.
That's evil. See, that's evil.
Camel Crush.
Oh,
All of a
boy.
sudden, Pussy
Can you crush this
Put it
for
in there,
me?
And then you stick your dick in there and you start
Oh.
slapping.
Camel Crush stroke. Damn, that would be some shit though. Have you ever gotten mint stuff on your dick?
Oh, what's that thing?
Like Ben Gay?
No, like what's it? Like
Icy hot
ice hot. That shit.
Fool, they have the sprayable version of this, right? It's called BioFreeze. I use this shit.
on my cock.
But like, so like, fool, when like from biking or something like that, or like your knees hurt or your arm hurts, you just spray this shit, right? And one time I got out of the shower, dog, and I was just like, man, fuck, man, my arm was asleep. This shit hurt, so I was like, and then like you see the mist of
The
it
mist.
settle,
Oh,
and then it
no.
just starts settling, bro. And you know you got the hood back, because you just took a shower. So you try yourself up, you're like convertible top down. Dog, that shit, it was I went back into the shower and I was like, fuck this, bro. And then
Cold water, or hot water?
and,
You don't
like,
even know.
warm
huh?
water.
You don't even know. You're like any.
I just like imagining your girl hears from the other room just
this was on a weekday, so like she was not there. But like, yeah, dude, it was very uncomfortable, dog. Like super uncomfortable. If you ever got that shit sprayed on you. It took a while because the water didn't make it feel any better. The water made it feel worse.
Yeah, no doubt. That's what I told you.
It didn't matter if it was cold or hot, but the hot one was more intense.
huh.
Super intense.
Well, don't icy hot your dick again.
Yeah, straight up. But you ever suffered any injuries doing barbecue?
Yeah, I told you I fell in the smoker.
Oh, yeah.
Fell in the smoker. Oh, I mean, the craziest story was like when I had to dive in my smoker when it was on to like
What?
I was at the Coliseum with the Barbacoa boys and we were doing this event there. and I had my smoker. At that time, it was a big rotisserie, 8 foot wide, and it had it just moved around the meat like in a rotisserie form. So like, we got there, we got all the meat ready to go. We got the smoker going. We plugged in, like, they gave us a plug to plug my smoker in. I plugged it in and plugged this light in. And, like, we looked at this light and we're like, man, that's like the brightest light ever. I'm like, why is that light so bright? And the smoker's going, we're loading all the meat on there. Real quickly, the light explodes. And, like, next thing you know, I'm like, fuck, they must give us like 220 or something. I'm going to try to unplug my smoker. And it fucking smoked out the fucking motor and broke it. So, like, we had all this meat on there and this rotisserie. And so, like, we had another smoker there we could transfer it to. So I had to, like, get all the cardboard boxes and tie them to my body and, like, put these, like, this goggles we had. And we had this, like, meat poker because I had to actually dive into the smoker to be able to get the meat out because there's no other way to get it out. So, like, with the heat gloves on, my other two homies were holding me in the back, shoving me in the smoker with a little pitchfork. And I was, like, literally, like, burning my arms at times because you're hitting hot spots and you're trying to, like, pull the meat out. But yeah, we got all the meat out of the smoker after a while, and, like, that was literally the first thing I did that morning when you know, like 5 a.m. before we even, you know, the event was the next day, but we started at 5 a.m. the day before. So after that, I looked like a hot mess. You know, I had fucking grease all over my body. I had to go in, like, the kitchen. They got, like, the 3-compartment sink, like the little shower, that little sprayer on it. Sprayed me all down. I put a new shirt on, but yeah, I had to dive into the smoke.
Sounds like this barbecue is like some man thing.
It's
I think it's for the week. I see you guys sometimes in there sweating on this last event. Shit was hot. It's hotter inside. You guys is bringing. There's people out there looking at you like, "Where's my food?" He's the one's asking, "Where's my food?" I was like, "You haven't even paid for it. You don't shut up."
It's okay. I know all the workers.
Well,
I don't have to bother Bartz. Like, I'm just like, look, just say it was for the other order. You dropped it.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries that happen. I mean, not so much lately. Lately, I've been pretty fortunate not to have too many mistakes happen. But yeah, in the past, a lot of times it was just because there's no sleep. Like, I didn't sleep a whole lot between one event to the next, and one was after another. So it was like sometimes I only got like 4 hours sleep between one day and the next day, and then we're doing barbecue all over again. So I was doing like 4 or 5 days in a row sometimes. So yeah, when you don't sleep that much, then stupid things happen. Burn yourself, cut yourself, dive in smokers. Well, that wasn't my fault. That was the venue gave us the wrong power. But other than that, yeah, a lot of stuff's all my fault. Like tripping on smokers, burning my arm. Yeah.
Falling on Dr. Grim's show.
Well, that was.
Do you feel that at some point, like, because what you have is not necessarily a traditional restaurant. I want to say what you have is like you're able to pop up there. Like, do you want like a full like a diner type of spot, or do you want like a full brick and mortar? Like, I feel that that's not convenient for like a place unless you're a franchise out here in California because of the real estate. You get me? Like, they want you to jump through so much hoops and all this shit.
We have the spot there. That's going to be a restaurant, that bodega part of the, you know, that 2728 North Broadway. So we're putting a restaurant in there.
Next door?
Yeah, because we have the outdoor patio area in the building that's attached where the DJ sometimes sets up attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be it was originally going to be a burger spot, and then I got involved with it. It was going to be Bartz Burgers, but now after seeing the success of the barbecue the last weekend or so that we've been doing barbecue, like we're going to actually we're trying to convert it over to a full-on barbecue restaurant. So like that outdoor patio area will have like the smokers out there right in the front, and then you'll like sit next to it, and then like that big building's going to be barbecue and burgers. So it's going to be Bartz Barbecue there.
You know, you should the pop-up for the King of the Hill should be called Sugarfoot's Barbecue, dude. That would be it, bro. You disguise it, because that's the one spot that fucking, what's his name, Mr. Strickland would own, bro. If you just disguise it as Sugarfoot's, you throw all the sawdust on the floor like how they did in the restaurant, and you have those wooden tables just for that pop-up, you'd have so many other TikTok motherfuckers showing up that it would just, you wouldn't even have to pay them, bro. I want to be in charge of putting that down, Bartz.
All right, we can make that happen.
That would be pretty sick.
We got plenty of time to do pop-ups before it's a restaurant.
It would have to be decorated completely for that one time, because a Sugarfoot's pop-up, that would be a barbecue.
Bart, have you ever done like a pizza With like a pizza oven.
A pizza?
Pizza.
No, Ulysses over there behind me makes
Pizza?
he's a pizza chef, but
Okay, okay,
but
okay.
I've never made
Milligrams.
besides whatever you make at your house with some dough and you throw in the oven. Like, yeah, I'm not.
That's a whole different game.
Why I just never felt the desire to have to learn
It'd
how.
be easy knowing you. You'd be like, I can just give me the recipe.
I never had the desire to learn another thing.
Ulysses,
like
do you need love to make dough? Can Bartz do it with no love? Can you think after a couple tries he'd outdo you?
You gotta smack it up and rub it down. That's all you gotta do.
Oh, then you need love. You need love for that, Bartz. You need love with that. You can't have a vasectomy and make pizza, I guess.
Ecstasy with dough. Little ecstasy pizza.
Well,
Pizza.
That would be a crazy thing, huh? Like ecstasy pizza.
How many milligrams of ecstasy do you think they
Bart,
put in
you're
the
crazy
pizza?
with everything. You got these K-pops. You got these. You gave me some gummies the other day. Like, you want these Molly gummies?
Did you try them? Did you try them?
Probably this week.
they got Molly gummies now. Nice.
Yeah, dude.
They're
I was
microdose.
wilding out, dude. Wilding out.
Okay, so like, all right, I'm gonna talk about it. So, first time I tried ketamine, it was very like scary, bro. Cause I mean, yeah, I want to get rid of the gum. You're right. One of the few times I say Xavier was right. But yeah, so like I've been trying. Like, what is it? I tried ketamine last time on my birthday, like 2 years ago, and I went in what is known as the K-hole, and I did not like it. It was very uncomfortable, like super uncomfortable. It was not for me. I didn't like him. I did not like it. It was just, I don't know, bro. I want to say I felt like I was in the Inception movie, like where I was just like I tuned in, and then I was just somewhere else, and it just would not stop. And then I tried getting up, and I was just like, it was crazy, bro. I wouldn't do it again like that.
How would you do it?
Until I came across these lollipops, bro. So yeah, so
If it's candy, it's fine.
there's these lollipops, right? They're called K-pops. You know what I mean? Salute to my Patreon out there. You know what I mean? They know. But what is it? The K-pops, they're like ketamine lollipops, bro.
Is that what it is?
200 mil. That's a great name though. K-pops for yeah. Honestly though,
The BTS strain.
I would straight up run with the whole making cute fucking anime packaging and just run it like a motherfucker,
Dude,
bro.
right? That'd be sick as shit.
I want to get behind that marketing on there, but the whole thing behind it is that, you know, that they're these individual lollipops, 200 milligrams. They do taste like a little medicine-y, but they also are good. And I started taking them to the game, right? First, I went to the game and I was like, man, let me just watch the first game with it. And I was like, man, I was focused. Like, you and my lady was like, damn, you were like zoned into the game. You were cheering. You were high-fiving random people. And then
I've never seen you so happy.
Yeah, like it was like you remember. I felt like there's like that 70s show episode about this when Red's like fucking happy and he has friends, and then he regrets it. But yeah, but then I went to the second game, and I took a K-pop there too, and I tried it again, and I had a good time, bro. So and then I looked it up right after. I was like, it's an antidepressant kind of. I didn't know that.
It's a downer.
Yeah,
It's a horse tranquilizer.
Yeah.
It's a downer.
Where the hell
but you can't take it to go to sleep though.
Yeah. 100%.
No, you can't take it to go to sleep.
You can. It's a horse tranquilizer.
No, it is
Let's
not,
watch
bro.
both y'all eat these lollipops and see what each other's reaction is.
Are you down? Let's have an episode. Let's have the next one.
Yeah.
Let's do a K-pop episode.
Oh my god.
I'll bring
I'll sample nothing but K-pop music
You
for
gotta
that
be
one.
very careful, dude.
What do you mean? It's 200 milligrams. It's microdose.
No, the concept of the fucking we don't K-pop the same. K-pop kids are gonna come listen to it, and it's not K-pop.
But isn't your channel
Ray
like
knows what I'm talking
set
about.
to-
Gotta be very careful.
Nah, so what? Fuck them. Let them subscribe. They're probably like, holy shit. You know?
get your mommy's credit card out?
Asian people dancing and shit. They're gonna think we're having.
Why do you have to do that with the
Why
eyes,
did you
bro?
do the
Yeah.
eyes? What is the matter with
Yeah,
you?
that is so offensive, dude. Leave it, you know. Come on.
Leave.
Hey, leave.
Leave.
Yeah. So they expect they're gonna play some Asian people.
So what, dude? We need another demographic, bro. Asian people buy shit too. Like, straight up, bro. Like, we need them. We need them to pull up at the next pop-up. Yeah, so next episode. Why are you scared? You were talking about you like ketamine the other day.
No, it's about the name of it. Calling it K-pop. You don't get.
That's a
Don't worry about
creative name, though. I mean, I don't care if it's about a genre of music. We'll get the wrong people.
it. Ray
So
knows
what?
what I'm talking about. But leave it alone, Ezone. Yeah, just leave it alone.
You could also just say we don't K-pop the same adult or like mature content warning in the thing if you're that worried about it.
Yeah, dude, it's not a big deal. NBD, dude. We're already demonetized, bro. What else is gonna
Trying to
happen?
not be. That's the point, E-Zone. That's the fucking point.
Listen,
we
this is
don't-
America, goddammit. We don't stop doing things because they're wrong. We keep doing them till they're right.
Yeah, but YouTube isn't America. YouTube's a private company. That's the problem. People don't think freedom of speech. Yeah, YouTube is not freedom of speech. That's a private company. Can do whatever they want.
I said XG turned sus under ketamine. That's why he doesn't want us to fucking do it.
He puts on a dress.
Stupidest thing.
Yeah, he puts on.
He's like, I get it, Rock.
It's so liberating. That'd be kind of crazy though. He would. He'd probably just like. He'd be so mad.
Trying not to get piss off parents and shit. My bad. Literally.
I don't,
When have you ever been worried about parents? That's a new one. I don't think I've ever heard that concern.
You're literally. We're literally telling them, dude. The other day, E-Zone has K-pops on the table. There's kids walking around.
That was my K-pop.
It's a lollipop. You're literally talking about. Yeah, it's not smart.
The kid's gonna learn a really, really valuable lesson
Yeah, you
and
see
not
what I
taking
mean? It's too
random
fucking
shit.
close to. Yeah, you guys want to be for real? It's not smart.
That
It's
was
not
my
smart.
fault. It's not like, dude. It's YouTube, bro. They see way worse fucking things on there, bro. Nothing's gonna happen if we fucking eat the fucking lollipop that's available to adults only, bro. You know what I mean? It's not like we're telling them, hey.
That sounds, bro. There's a reason that fucking flavored vape ain't allowed. It pisses parents off, dude. You're promoting shit. You want to. I don't know why I'm arguing with you about this. Like, it's literally a thing.
When did you have a kid, XG?
I don't have to have a kid to know some fucking not be an idiot. It's not being. Don't be stupid. Don't piss off parents with the kids. That's number one rule.
I'm sure there's one out there. I don't know who it is, but I'm very passionate about parenting now.
Yeah, let's ask fucking Moses. Be like, hey. he has a
Moses, are
kid.
you opposed to K-pop lollipops being called K-pop lollipops because it could?
First of all, Red Eyes has delivered weed to me with the kid.
First of all, stop. That's the homie and he has a kid. Stop.
Oh, K-pop's though, but no one.
That's the homie's kid though. I'm not gonna
You
fucking
don't care about K-pops and kids.
We're not gonna get
lollipops? You see
CPS
how
called on us
for
a fucking
Standard
podcast.
right there. Point
Yeah,
proven.
that-
XG wins. Next
You know what? This is
topic.
why Three Eyes thinks you're a
Yeah,
fan.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, straight up. Xavier is like the worst, bro. This is why you're not gonna get citizenship, bro.
That's what I'm trying not to do is piss off the government over a podcast and be like, you guys were promoting K-pop in my fucking interview to get papers.
Well, maybe they should worry about the fucking company that fucking makes them and not like fucking like, you know, the people who consume them, bro. This is like, it's already in America, bro. That's like, you think like,
Also, just if you're worried about that, man, there's a video of a dude doing an educational, instructional video of using Nair on his asshole, and it's not censored because it's educational.
yeah, you
purposes.
pissed off the chat room too. They're like all hating you right now.
These are all anti-kids like you, so I'm literally arguing with anti-parents, with anti-kids. So
I don't know. I know like 6 of those people in
I
there.
just
that,
know a
like,
lot of people wouldn't be like, "Oh, that's cool." Like,
Well, just call it something else then.
that's literally all I said.
We don't K-pop the same, even though we shouldn't.
I never said we shouldn't eat the lollipop. Not once did I say that. I just said, "Can we not sit there and be like, look what we're doing?"
We don't X-pop the same. There you go, dude. We'll call it X. That's not a genre of music.
Well, now you see, very popular amongst children these days is whatever.
Yeah, I don't. Have you ever been to a K-pop store? Like in Little Tokyo, they have them, but it's mostly like fucking like Korean chicks in there. I've never seen children in there. Is that like that's like more like it's mostly boy bands and shit, dude, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like BTS. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's also a bunch of girls and stuff like that in like
Yeah,
girl groups.
that's true. I guess those girls could be underage too.
I mean, there's a lot, but I just don't understand how saying K-pop in the title is such a big offense. You know.
Are you still gonna do the ketamine or not, bitch?
No one said no. I just said don't name it that. Like, don't promote it.
All right, cool. So we're good.
K-pop has a lot of young kids listen to it. They might be like, oh look, let me watch this K-pop. Or we don't smoke the same. It's literally
Can we just
not
call it
what
we don't-
they're expecting. That's the
It's a
problem.
different K-pop.
Well,
It's a
what if we
different
give
type.
what if we give them a K-pop mix by Rock?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'll do a K-pop mix.
That way it's relevant and nobody gets mad.
Not
They-
helping the case.
They
still-
just
they
happened to do drugs on the show, but there was.
But there was a K-pop.
There was
mix at the
K-pop
end.
segment.
So they got exposed to some. You
You know what? We can pre-record the
I
K-pop
love the
music
guy- I
part,
love
so
the
it's the
three
first
guys
thing that
don't want
happens.
Kids ever putting an opinion on this. I'm the only one that wants kids one day. I'm like, I do not want my kids somehow running into some fools.
Your kids
Oh my
are gonna
God, kids
be-
like
Your,
hip-hop.
your kids will have all types of new stuff that's even crazier than we got right now. So
Tell them, Bart.
don't even worry about it. They haven't even dreamt the fuckery that they're gonna have out there for your kids. It's still being developed. Yeah.
Bartz is on fucking point, bro. Like
I'm telling you, like my parents had no idea when I was a kid that there's gonna be like the internet and porn all over instantaneously. You push one
but you
button,
didn't turn to
there's
bad.
Porn. That didn't exist when I was a
but
kid.
you didn't turn bad. Look at you.
No, there was all types of other shit that happened when I was a kid that they were
That's
worried
life.
about.
That's part of life.
I know. I'm
So
saying,
deal with the
have
fact that we're
kids.
gonna have K-pop brand
don't worry about
K-pop.
the K-pop right now because in the future there'll be some totally different thing when you're
Trying to get
kid.
remonetized. My
Don't-
bad, guys. Last.
We don't want your money, YouTube. Fuck you. No, I kind of want that money.
They heard that.
It's so
They heard
sensitive.
that. The algorithm heard. Fuck you.
It's like
too.
that's
They-
another
they-
negative 5 points for Gryffindor.
Yeah, you don't think they're looking for anybody who disses their company? You don't think that's part of their algorithm?
Probably.
Anybody who says F YouTube, can we make sure they're not monetized?
Oh, Ray can take it off.
No, it's live. Can't take it out live. And Ray's not gonna do that, by the way.
I mean, yeah, he might not. There you go. He's standing on business. Straight up. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about it.
Y'all are too far from.
Yeah, like this is way fucking far. XG all of a sudden wants to be a fucking Karen to the G. Like we're already in the fucking deep end. Like you did it to the Instagram first, and then we're almost like, and then you're worried about it. You're the mastermind behind it. Violating the rules. You work for fucking tinfoil fat. What is it?
and we
Tinfoil-
fucking
tinfoil fat?
And we're not,
Tinfoil hat podcast.
what does that have to do anything anti-kid?
Sam has like fucking 10 banned pages. Like you, that's
What is that as anti-kid?
I think that has a
Everything
better chance.
about it is
I think that has a better
anti-children.
chance under being under a government watch than
Yeah, no.
fucking anything else.
I'm
That's
just
like
trying
you
to-
guys be talking about like you guys be talking to fools that like are like considered like crazy and like I don't know they be into some crazy ass shit, bro. You don't never know this was being watched there. I gotta be worried about a fucking lollipop. We're eating lollipops next episode, bro. We could call it "We Don't Fucking Lollipop" the same. There you go.
That one's fine. Not really,
Yeah.
but sure.
Nobody's gonna
Actually,
fucking,
there's a lot of children that hop on
They do,
YouTube and
yeah,
Google
that's why
search
it's another one.
lollipops.
Yeah. All the kids want the lollipops,
So actually,
the smoke colored ones.
Yeah, we don't good time the same, bro. How about that? You're not gonna cry about that one?
We don't-
Actually, kids like having a good time.
children. Just call it. We don't blatantly do drugs on air the same.
Pretty much.
That would be, you know. There's no hiding.
Yeah, remember what happened last time we did the other drug?
We
I'm
don't.
trying to say we got demonetized when we did Nas. We got demonetized when we sponsored liquor. We barely get away with weed, and we're gonna try. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, can we just follow the rules for once? Do we really gotta be like, look, guys, we're fucking doing ketamine? Like, can we just not? Like, I just don't understand why we have to sit here and be like, look, guys.
Look at actually the parent.
Yeah, it's just
Right?
like we
Look at
fucking
this.
already
Trying to
learned our
school his
lessons. That
kids.
we've not learned our lessons. We're about to reapply to get monetized. Can we just chill out for a little bit? Do it and just.
Well, now's the time to do it.
Yeah,
before
now
you-
it's time to get the wiggles out, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Straight up, dude. Ray, were you the voice of reason? Is XG being a little high now right now?
I understand XG, but we can still do the fucking lollies. You know?
Oh, there you go.
A
That is-
moderate answer.
We can still go for it. Ray can call it whatever the fuck he wants.
Don't talk about it.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Don't
Don't put
talk
in
about it.
title. Yeah, you can literally look. And they'll know. But the thing is, you can't sit there like the fucking lollipop, dude. Even when, like I told you, I was at the pop up and there was a lot. It's just like
That was my fucking lollipop and
And there was
Sammy's.
some on the table. What if the kid's just like, dude, those look good?
Well,
Let
they
me
would've
grab
got
one,
socked,
and they
dude.
Grab one.
Again, that's
like
a
gummies.
life lesson in not taking shit that's not yours. That kid's a fucking criminal. Fuck him.
Yeah. Straight up, bro. I would have, number one, I would have caught him on time because ain't nobody taking my fucking shit. Number two,
Nobody takes Ezon's lolly.
yeah, straight up, bro. Especially like I brought one for myself and one for Sammy, and Sammy ate it. And then, yeah, he was on a sick one after that.
Funny is I stole one. Ezon didn't even know there was one missing.
My lady told me he took one.
See, I didn't. I made that up.
She told
So a kid could have took it. You don't even know.
I took one.
You weren't there.
See?
Yeah, XG's gonna storm out again. Everybody, thank you everybody for tuning in. Salute to XG the parent now. Thank you,
Papa
Bart,
X.
thank you, Bartz Barbecue, for pulling up and feeding us
Seriously.
some fire brisket sandwich and some burnt ants, which are freaking delicious. Bartz, any announcements?
I have a burger pop up this Sunday at 2728 North Broadway, and I have another big barbecue event where I'm going to order all the meats like they did on the 8-year anniversary. We have that on August 11th and August 10th. I'm doing classes, and yeah, that's what's scheduled right now for, like, besides a bunch of catering I'm doing for a bunch of people. Thanks to everyone who called me for catering, and yeah, thanks for having me on today.
I'll be there probably at the pop-up with beer on deck. if you guys want to fucking, while you wait, have some beer, have some brews.